Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You catching them.
Whoa! What it is, family? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. I ain't even got to say it. But you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. If the RTMP server URL or stream key is incorrect, we'll keep trying to let you know if it's resolved. Okay, so all my Rumble heads, I'm not real sure how this is gonna play out. I think for right now, I'm gonna just take Rumble off of the live. I gotta get that figured out, man. Not real sure what the problem is. I did everything they told me to do, and still nothing. So it is what it is. But that's neither here nor there. Hi. I'm pretty sure y'all hear my grandson. He is absolutely losing his fucking mind right now. That's what happens when you go live. That's what happens when you go live. Welcome to the party, man. All Purpose Podcast. Of course, I am Seven the Panther, a.k.a. the Carolina Hurricane Ridiculous Slang, a.k.a. your baby mama's favorite rapper, a.k.a. Pie Strickland, if you get the point. Feel me? And of course, I got my brother in the building. Evan Almighty will be along shortly. Life be life and shit. Phantom, what's up, bro?
What's good? Everybody hear me? Everybody hear me good and clear?
No doubt. Everything's everything, bro.
I'm here. We definitely.
You here?
I'm here.
I feel that. Oh man, shoot.
Not a bad thing, but
no doubt. How was your weekend, man?
Weekend be weekending, brother. Life be life.
I feel that shit. All the way live.
That'll be a whole nother rant, whole nother podcast if I go into that one.
Oh shoot. It looks like we just lost our guest. I don't know where he went. He'll be back. We got a special guest joining us tonight. And I'm glad that he's joining us, especially after his team just took the L that they took. Like, even if my team lose tonight, it don't matter. Like, we weren't supposed to win anyway. His team was supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. So, a lot goes into that, obviously. But, my man.
Sounds like you delighting. It sounds like you delighting in somebody else's misery.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people understand how hard being a Raiders fan is. Like, people don't understand how difficult this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go through. We haven't legitimately been a good football team since 2016. Legitimately, we haven't been a good football team since 2016. So, it is what it is. But at some point, it's going to turn around. One of these days, we'll get a real quarterback, but we'll get to that conversation later. So, I know that the UFC event just went down this past weekend. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I was kind of sad about that. I only got to watch 4 bouts. And actually one of them I had to watch on a replay. One of the homies ran it back for me because he was like, "You got to see this," and I was like, "Okay." Did you get a chance to watch it at all?
Cub Swanson saw Kobe Covington because that ran over. That ran past 1 o'clock. Him and Joaquin Buckley ran over, so it kind of worked out for me a little bit. Early card, I had to go back. I'm trying to fit that in. But the Kobe Covington fight was my most interesting fight because I wanted to see how Kobe and how Joaquin Buckley, how Kobe would actually look off such a layoff. And what Joaquin Buckley, that was my boy. My boy goddamn did his thing.
I feel it.
He definitely, if you follow Buckley.
Who that? It's my peoples.
Hey, Evan Almighty in the building. What's good,
What's
bro?
good, E? Everything is good, man. Sitting here watching this game, just sat down. What's up with the men? How y'all living?
Man, we chilling, man. Talking about this UFC event this past weekend.
Word.
Did you have Covington winning that fight, or you just kind of curious to see how it played out?
I was just curious to see how that joint played out, man. Myself. What about you, fam?
No, I had Buckley winning it. I had Buckley winning it, but I didn't have. I wanted to see Buckley if it went past 3, what he would look like, because I know historically Buckley comes out fast, strong, and he ready to goddamn
Get
put
winded.
work in.
Get it over
And I,
with.
well,
Mhm.
no,
Road Warrior
you
shit.
know what I say. If you really watch this one here, bro, he's evolved. You could tell because Kobe was gonna try to wrestle. He had an answer for it every time Kobe shot, and Kobe just, I mean, that first round after he split him open that first round, he cut him open that first round. Kobe's a
Right.
tough. Despite what you want to say about Kobe Covington, like, look, let's just put it out there. You can talk about the MAGA shit, the Make America Great shit, all the little wrestling shit Kobe does. At the end of the day, I guess a grown ass man in there, and that motherfucker got talent. He's tough as fucking nails. I can't hold my nuts on Kobe Covington, but Joaquin Buckley showed me like you can evolve. He can stuff them takedowns. He was using that fence and that pressure on that back fence. Cause I was like, damn, he knew it. And he was doing the old classic post his head to come back up. Yeah. The Leon
Hey, yo,
Edwards
Kobe.
fight.
Kobe Covington. You know what'll make America great again? If you connect on more than 44 fucking strikes, if your strike percentage is over 44%, that'll make America great again.
Yeah,
Significant strikes, 29.8%. In other words, your accuracy was fucking trash. Let me just be honest about it. It was garbage. I seen blind people fight better than that. Like, all I'm saying is this. Like, there's a significant difference in the way that they performed in that fight. Significant difference. And if you're talking about even if you're only talking about significant striking, not even every, just the significant strikes, Buckley was like 25% better.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
the
saying? He
first
was
two
at
rounds.
like 40,
The first two rounds.
49.7 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Man,
they're unreal.
crazy, man.
Yeah, the
That shit
first
was
two
crazy.
rounds, significant strikes for them first two rounds going into that third. That was just like, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Yeah.
But that's also, you know, Kobe's 36, 37 now. Joaquin's not as well. Joaquin's ceiling, dog, is we still don't know what his ceiling is because
Yep.
all of that compact power, and this is like his fourth fight. He went up to welterweight, so he's more natural welterweight anyways, and explosive.
I think so too. Yeah.
And the way he evolved, he showed you Saturday night the way he evolved. Because Kobe, even when Kobe got the takedowns on him, it wasn't nothing damaging done to him. You know what I'm saying? And by the time Kobe got that significant one, I believe it was in the third round, after being cut up, he was bleeding. Going into the third round, the doctor was like, I don't know if we're gonna let you keep going on that one. So it's just like you knew.
I thought they was about to stop it. Honestly, I thought they were gonna stop it.
The doctor told him going in that third, like, you know, she looked at it and was like, I don't know, because it was right on my eyelid, but I was like, okay. And then Buckley just kind of hunted him a little bit with it, but you could tell from the start of that third, he just was protecting that. He's protecting it, that left side. I'm like, okay. Joaquin took his back a little bit, tried a guillotine or more. One of them he tried. I'm like, damn, this would be his first submission ever in the UFC type of shit. Like, the thinking, the position on the cage, like, you wasn't thinking about it because Joaquin Buckley just been, you know, striker and just, you know, but you see the thinking and the involvement of it because he knew. And even Chael Sonnen, who was in Kobe's corner, even said something to me, something to the effect of, you know, how did he know what was the tell? Because he would love to know what was the tell Kobe was giving him for him to back up to the fence and be able to post his head. I'm like, yeah, that's true. How the fuck did he? Like, you know, little subtle shit.
No doubt. I think I was looking forward to that fight the most, but I feel like it was actually the lady, Miranda Maverick, her fight. I enjoyed that one. It was a very even situation to a degree. At least in terms of how they executed. You know what I'm saying? What came out of it was what it was, but like it wasn't a bunch of all of their percentages were close. You know what I'm saying? Like the number was really close. And for me, that matters because at a point, how often you can hit somebody is gonna matter. If y'all both hit the same, y'all can both take a punch the same. And how many times can you hit that person more so than them hitting you? It matters. I mean, it was a wide gap in the fight with Joaquin and Kobe. It was a wide gap. Cub Swanson and Billy, it was not as wide.
But Cub turned back behind time on that shit. Old Cub
Oh, yeah.
Swanson showed up, like, especially I forgot what round.
I
You
was
could
shocked,
tell
bro.
Old Cub Swanson was trying to put his goddamn lights off, and he stood toe to toe with that shit. Cub Swanson shocked me on that one.
I was shocked, Joe. I was
He
shocked.
damn sure
Super
shocked me
duper
with
shocked.
that one.
Like that's one thing I do want to do. A shout out what's jeez, what's on my name? I feel bad now. Never mind. Forget it. Oh, but the other ladies fight, because one of them got canceled. But the other ladies fight, Josephine Knudsen and Piera, whatever the fuck her name is. That shit was crazy. Dog. Piera Rodriguez. 8 for 10
that
on
was the one.
fucking takedowns. 8 for 10 on takedowns. I came at you 10 times and 8 of them I got you. Like, yo, there's the people be like, the numbers, da 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 da. Now, fuck what you heard. The numbers matter, yo. The numbers matter. How many times I hit you is gonna matter at a point. Not only how many times I hit you, but how many times I significantly strike you accurately is going to matter at a point. Everything I throw is designed to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I love watching this shit. Salute to Michael Johnson too. He won Saturday.
Yeah, I didn't even realize he was on the card till I went back and I was like, damn, he was on the card.
Yeah,
that card kind of came together fast on me when I realized I was like, Kobe's fighting. It kind of caught me late.
I think they did. I personally feel like they did a lot of subbing, or some subbing at a point while they were putting this together, because it did seem like it kind of just fell out the sky. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Seriously? Okay.
I kind of knew Kobe was fighting, but it just kind of came at me in a way. I was like, I heard about it, and it was just one of the things you hear about, but everything else going on around it just kind of didn't, warrant that you kind of just, okay, wait a minute, I gotta goddamn put one ear to this shit now, because I'm like,
so
in between.
Oh, do you know when the next big event is? This nigga is going insane.
We're in December now, so I believe we're going. It's not New Year's Eve. It might be the week of New Year, or the 1st of January. Because we just had one. We literally just had one with my Asian brothers was on the card, and I damn can't remember half of them now. The Asian brothers were on the card, and I can't remember none of that shit. My mind just lost it that fast. So that was the last one. So I think we're going January, the week of the 1st, first week in January. Because I'm almost saying in my head either Corey Sandhagen is on it.
January 11th, I think. Yeah, January 11th is the next one I see. Yeah, January 11th. So I mean, it's still fairly early. Yeah, like it's right after the New Year.
And I believe that one in January is a fight night. I think it's in Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken. Was that February? But I believe it's one in Charlotte, January.
QC. Hey, yo, North Carolina, what up, man? I be forgetting to say hello to y'all sometimes, man. But I know the brothers is out there, so you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about it. But, like, I just want to make sure y'all know. Y'all, niggas, y'all already know. Don't matter what screen I'm on, what stage I'm on, it's still NC all day, every day. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I get down. But, man, like, hey, so salute to everybody who represented at the UFC event, man. Like, I'm looking forward to. I actually I want to try to go to one live. You know what I'm saying? Soon. So I know they do them in Portland sometimes, and probably in Seattle too. So I gotta see, because I need to see that up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? I need to see it up close and personal. It'll make my heart feel good to watch somebody get punched in their face and blood come out. Yo, so I mean. You know what? I feel kind of bad because the whole college football season kind of flew past, and we touched it here and there, pause. But like, to a degree, I felt bad, but at the same time, I didn't, because I was like, dog, with the way college football moving right now, it might be your best. I hope you have a favorite team, because your favorite player on that team may not be there very long. So I hope you have a favorite team and you support that program, and that, yeah. I hope that's what you want, because yeah, things are changing very, very quickly. Speaking of which, things changing very quickly. Before you I I know we had talked about this gentleman before, and when we get to that, I'm gonna pass the mic to Phantom real quick. But before we do that, I do want to give a special super duper shout out to Travis Hunter. Again, I said it before, I'll say it again. Travis Hunter is a very special human being. I watched a video last night about two-way players in high school and college who go to the NFL and whether or not they continue to be two-way players when they get there. And most of them don't. Many of them, matter of fact, some of them become so entrenched in what they do in the NFL, you kind of forget that they are that they were two-way players in college. I think, honestly, now I don't think he's going to be able to be a starting wide receiver and a number one corner in the NFL. I don't think that's possible. I don't. As talented as Deion Sanders was, he couldn't do it either. What I do think is he'll be a number one wide receiver and he'll be a hell of a slot corner. Yeah, I think he's gonna be fucking amazing, man. So salute to Travis. He won the Heisman Trophy. He won the Biletnikoff Award for the best wide receiver. He won
Bednarik, I believe. Bednarik.
Yep, the Bednarik, yep, the best corner. Now I'm gonna tell you why I be feeling like these awards be on some fluky shit sometimes. Because you got a cat that just won the Heisman, he won the best receiver award, he won the best defensive back award, but you gave somebody else the most outstanding player. Now I get it, because that young man is pretty close to breaking Barry Sanders' record, and you got to acknowledge him somehow. You have to. There's no way you can't acknowledge that. I think he won a couple joints too. He won the Doak Walker Award, which is the running back joint, and the Maxwell Award, the most outstanding player. So yeah, because everything you told me about this guy over here tells me that he's the most outstanding player. But I understand that you can't just ignore this guy. So what's his name? Ashton? What's his last name? The running back from Boise State.
I feel like I want to say McKinney, but I know that's his damn name.
Like John Gene, it starts with a J. I do know that. It starts with a J. I do know that. It ends with a TY. I know that too, but I don't remember what's in the middle of it.
Ashton Johnson.
Man, oh man, salute to them cats, man. I mean, whether I remember the name or not. Junty, that's it. Junty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that kid, he crazy too. Also salute to Cam Ward. Cam Ward from the University of Miami won the best quarterback. Won the O'Brien Award as the best quarterback in college football. Guys, do yourselves a favor, embrace those awards, enjoy it, ride the wave, because I didn't realize until very, very recently how many people have won all those awards and then gone on to do absolutely nothing at the next level. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy when you think about it, but the level of competition is different. A lot of things change when you have to, sometimes you got that switch that you can flip to be better than everybody in college, but you don't got that switch to flip to be better than all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like these grown ass men you fucking with now. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this for a living. You know what? While we talking about this, because yeah, we got a little bit more college football shit to touch on. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna bring on our special guest. Bro, be here. You know what I'm saying? He coming in to pop in real quick. He'll be here with us for about 30 minutes or so. We're gonna make it do what it do. But this is my brother from another mother. If you ever see me put the hashtag We Live It Entertainment is him and his big brother Sid and myself and like Shadow. Like it's a lot of us. But like anyway, this guy is amazing producer, but even more amazing man. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, no matter what. So, without further delay, my man Fred Benz. That dude. What up, brother?
Yeah.
Benz.
What's good? All good, man. What y'all up to?
Man, I'm gonna have to get you a Rams hat, bro. I'm gonna have to get you an LA Rams hat.
No, man. I'm so done with them. I'm so done with them. I'm about to red out of Santa Clara, man, and really dig into somebody because this is ridiculous. Tell you
Oh
right
man,
now.
that's wild.
6
But look,
points, man. 6 points. That's all we good for.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, we gonna get to y'all in just a second. But I'm glad you're here because right now we're talking college football. And before
Okay.
I cut loose and let Phantom have his speak for a minute, because I know he got some opinion about this, because we've been talking about this gentleman and whether or not he was going to end up coaching in college or something anyway. So, and the fact that he ended up in North Carolina is even crazier. But what are your thoughts on Bill Belichick ending up at UNC?
It's all a farm system. That's all it is. He gonna just line up recruits to prepare them for the league. That's it. Because one thing you got to understand about college now, it's no longer amateur. These players getting paid. Changes the whole matrix of the outlook of these players now. So Belichick it ain't nothing but the pathway to get to the NFL, pretty much. Because if he gives the green light to some of these players, that's going to just increase their potential. So, not sure how effective he'll be with NC, but
you know what?
It's a different look.
You're right about that. And the thing I'm thinking about now is that I hadn't really taken into consideration, only because in my mind I didn't think he was going to do it. But I'm thinking about all of the cats that came up watching the Patriots dominate football when they was kids.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're old enough to go to college, and they got an opportunity to go play for Bill Belichick at UNC.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, he's gonna be like a direct fucking I-40 right to the NFL.
That's right.
So
that's right.
UNC might mess around and win some national championships in the next few years, because he's gonna have all the talented niggas ready to come play for him. Shit. But if you got anything you want to add before I let Phantom cut loose, because you know he about to get up.
I know, man. Let him have it, man. Let him have it. What's goody?
I'll keep it, short, brief. I don't want to go too long. I know we got to get the stuff, but if he evolves, first and foremost, this is very much a hell of a seismic shift in college football. So like Ben said, first and foremost, it's a pipeline, but it's more than that, because look at those 7-on-7 academies. Look at the high school coaches. Look, just take. I mean, he already got a recruit, a 4 or 5-star recruit from the area. The recruit committed to him now, as of this week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to teach. What it's going to teach is everything you need to know to make it to the NFL. But if this man really evolves, all he's doing is setting up a generation of a Belichick, because he got it out. If you look at the contract, he playing chess in case he goes back. He's actually doing something, and this has been in my head since I heard he was going. He's actually doing the reverse Jimmy Johnson. Meaning, when Jimmy left Miami, he went to Dallas. He knew everybody.
Yep.
Bill Belichick just happens to have all the Super Bowl rings, goes to college. His son's on the staff. So he has all the relationships. He's just building something to go back eventually, or he just builds something that's, I don't even know what it's called, an NIL, because now the Bill Belichick pay scale is even easier now. You want to go to the transfer portal? Go ahead. Cool. Somebody coming behind you who don't want that money. And also it helps the fringe players, the low recruited players. Now a Julian Edelman, for example, what does he turn that into?
Because for whatever reason, he's able to recognize it in them where other people miss it. I feel you.
So everything people have that one question: will his message translate? Well, we know right now his offensive staff, his staff really isn't completed, but he said, Freddie Kitchens will be running the offense. So one thing you can say about Freddie Kitchens, you don't know a good head coach, but the man can call offense.
He can run an offense, no doubt. He can run an offense, no question asked. So, I would gladly let him be my offensive coordinator. Gladly.
I'm just saying, give him. It'll be interesting to see going into this year, because now he's getting old school. Because remember, y'all, The CBA doesn't allow spring. CBA doesn't allow OTAs with pads and all that. College allows spring practices with pads and everything else, and that growth from spring to when you get closer to summer, he gets that now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. That's real talk, bro.
I hate to pit the black man versus the white man, which I don't want to do because he respects Deion Sanders. Let's be clear about that.
Thanks.
But it's two polar opposites.
It's probably gonna come down to them. You're right. Yeah.
Two polar
exactly
opposites.
for that reason too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, that's crazy.
And now that you clear the decks and Nick Saban's gone, now it's Kirby Smart, Belichick, Kalen DeBoer, how long he lasts, Michigan. Just keep your eye on it now.
Yeah. It's about to get.
And USC is a basketball town. We know that. But can you imagine?
Ever since I think it was probably back when, right before Trubisky, a little before him, was like the football program at North Carolina has moved in waves. It was a point where they were really good.
Oh yeah,
and then they fell off, and then they struggled and they were up and down, and then it's kind of like we went through a lull, and then all of a sudden it was like, hey, hold up, I want to go play for Carolina. Now they start getting all these players, and they start actually competing. Like it's almost the same to me. Actually it's a little different, but it's almost the same to me as Duke in football. You know what I'm saying? People would be surprised to know how competitive Duke has been able to be in football because their basketball program gets so much attention. I think what was his fucking name? Oh, Clarkston Hines. Salute to you, sir. I don't know where you are now. I don't know if you're still alive or whatever, but salute to you. He was a Duke wide receiver, white boy, absolute monster, man. He was my first real glimpse of white Conda. He was my first real glimpse of white Conda on everything. Oh, I gotta ask y'all take on this though, and Benz, I'm actually gonna throw this to you because it comes from y'all's doorstep. Devondre Campbell.
Oh Lord.
Against
Idiot.
the Rams.
Idiot.
He told Kyle Shanahan,
Idiot.
I don't want to play.
Idiot. He's an
He
idiot.
literally said, I don't want to play.
Yep.
And walked the fuck off.
And what did they
what's
do?
going on?
Kicked him right out. Suspended him. Goodbye. We don't need none of that over there, bro. We don't need none of that over there. You don't want to play? You get paid to play. No matter if you demoted or not. You are suited up to play football. Don't get in your feelings because you got demoted. Get your big ass out there and go ahead and just do what you need to do. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Straight up.
Idiot.
You know how hard it is to get in the league just to play? You know how many cats are still on the practice squad trying to get on? And you get the opportunity and you want to be in your feelings because you didn't start?
Get a scholarship to college. We talking about the NFL.
Right. Man, you don't sit your big ass down somewhere. Bro, idiot.
Hey,
I ain't got nothing else to say about it.
I thought about you when it happened, but then I thought about Ev, and I said, Ev probably just threw his glass at the TV. Bro, tell me something good, man. What was your thoughts when this happened, bro? Tell me what you think.
Who was your boy? Was that Mike Singletary? Can't win with him. Can't play with him. That was the first thing I thought.
You was talking about Vernon Davis,
Talking about Vernon Davis, dog. When we was talking about Vernon Davis, dog. That's the first thing that came to my mind. That was the Niners, yo. That was the first thing that came to my mind, bro. I was like, do you know how fortunate you are, dog? Like out of the we played Pop Warner, Little League, whatever it might be, mites, whatever you do, wherever you from, you start off, you get to high school, you may get to college. You made it all the way to the league, bro. And out of your face, you told coach, I don't want to play. Word? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, don't. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. That
Bruh.
way. Go that way.
You
No
know what I would have
problem.
did if I was Shanahan? I would have said, "Oh, really? I don't want to play." Do you know what the 5 fingers said to the face?
Crazy, man. Crazy, man. Crazy. Just disrespecting
Oh
the
my
gift,
god.
man. That's a gift, man. To play the game, man. Suit up and go out there and do your thing, man. You know I would. We dreamed of that, man. Everybody, all
Facts.
us,
Dreamed
we
of it.
dreamed of
Facts.
that. You
Man,
know what I'm
come
saying?
on, man. Like,
I don't understand it, man. I
bro,
don't
I
get it.
don't get it. I don't get it at all.
I
But we
gotta go to
talking about,
work to make a little bit of paper, and he get to
Right.
go out there, yo,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
bro, doing
And
something you done
probably
since you
wasn't
was a
gonna play
kid.
many plays. Probably wasn't gonna
Nah,
play many
nah,
downs. Maybe 2 or
nah.
3.
Yeah.
Three,
But you making 6 figures plus,
for
maybe
real,
7. I don't
dog.
know. Either
Right.
way,
Bruh.
come on, man.
I'm trying
Come
to tell
What
on,
you
you.
doing?
bro.
What are we doing?
You know what?
If
You
I'm
know
Fred
what?
Warner, I'm inviting him to the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
What's that?
They tried to make the correlation to you said Mike Singletary, and people was like Vontae Davis did it at halftime. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Vontae Davis. I
Rest
got
in
a little
peace.
more
Yeah, for
respect
real.
for Vontae Davis because Vontae Davis at halftime said, "Man, I don't want these licks no more."
Vontae a fucking legend, yo.
He
That's just
just Vontae
legendary,
just
dog. I don't
said
give a fuck.
he
That is
just said, "I don't want these licks no more, bro. I've been in the league long enough. These licks hurt. I don't want to give them no more."
legend.
At least he just said, "Look, I don't want. I
Right.
can't no more, bro."
Right.
I respect the way
Man,
Yeah.
Vontae did it though. At
Yeah.
least he waited till halftime. You
Right.
know what I'm
hell,
saying?
I don't want these licks no more,
Right.
bro. I can't.
And
And
just to quickly
oh, my
interject,
bad.
man, real quick, just real quick.
Oh, you good?
Trey Williams just had a stillborn child, right? He still
Yes.
came to work. You
Came
see what I'm
in.
saying?
He came and clocked in.
My man,
Jadavius Ward,
1 year old
Jadavius
dog, yeah,
Ward,
with Jadavius Ward, what
Ward,
his
yeah,
daughter passed.
yeah.
My man Pearsall got shot.
Yeah, it's
Career was about to
crazy.
be cooked. And he's still making every effort to get out there and ball out. You know what I'm saying? The results don't show, from the team. I mean, it's a little bit more going on, but here you are on to sit up here and get in your feelings, for a hot second, man. I would
At
have
the
had a
front
big boot.
office,
Yeah.
not the
Ridiculous.
players. At the front
Yeah.
office,
Right.
at the
Right.
coaches.
Right.
Now
Ridiculous,
we
And
gonna
then
man.
you kind of juxtapose that with a player like Hamlin who down the field and love the game so much that he
he
come back and
right
play it
there.
again. You know what I'm saying?
Right
He
there.
come back and play it again. You just see it. That's why Mike Singletary said that. He cut from that cloth.
I know Hamlin.
He cut from Ronnie Lott cloth. Break my finger. Go ahead and cut it off. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back in the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that finger. I got pads.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
I'm cool. I
Yeah, I'm
don't plan on
cool.
intercepting a whole lot of passes. I want to hit people. I'm cool.
Yeah, I just want to hit people.
I mean, Ronnie did.
Yeah.
He did intercept a lot of passes.
Yeah, he intercepted some passes too, but he
Yo,
cracked people a whole lot.
I'm gonna tell you
Right.
some wild shit. So I'm thinking, I'm sitting and I'm watching TV the other day, and then they said something about the cup, and I was like, "Cup you talking about? The fuck is happening right now?" Then I found out, the NBA Cup. Hey, listen, dog. Okay, listen. I got to be honest about something right now. Some of this stuff is entertaining, but some of this just makes it confusing. I don't understand exactly what's happening, so I'm just kind of watching because I figure if I watch it long enough, it'll start to make sense. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. So you're doing this for this, and because of you won that, now you get this, and it puts you in this position. Cool. But right now, it just seems like, oh, we want to make some more money, so y'all go play some extra games, and we'll give you this shit right here to make it worth something. Now with that said, though, it has been some very entertaining bass games for the most part. Some of it's been kind of trash, but trying to think. The other day that I think people too many threes. The Golden State Warriors and the Dallas Mavericks made 43 3-pointers.
That's crazy, bro.
43 3-pointers in one game.
That's crazy, bro. When I'm talking about that last pod I was talking about that, bro. Those analytics that I saw about the game and how the game had changed to the point where it's all 3-pointers. Like I told you, didn't I put that on Facebook? I think I put that on social. I sat and watched the game, bro, and the first 15 to 16 shots of the game were 3-pointers. Maybe two layups mixed in there. Both layups were missed. Both teams had a layup. Both of them missed the layup. All the 3-pointers that they shot, they missed in the first 15 shots of the game, yo. It was the weirdest thing to watch. And people were open in the paint. It was people standing down there. Sometimes the ball wouldn't even get 2-3 steps over half court before they were shooting it. I was like, oh, okay, so this is the Steph Curry effect. This is the Steph effect right here.
The stat to let me know you're right. You know the stat to let me know you're right? Draymond Green was 5 for 9 from 3-point in that game. I was like, first of all, why are you shooting
3, bro,
in one game? I understand I seen you hit them before, but why are you shooting 9 of them? That's what I want to know. 9? Draymond
everybody
Green.
shooting.
Kuminga shot 3.
I agree with your point, but I think I said this, because now it's even a national problem that they're asking the question about the threes. But I actually think about it like this here also, y'all. Y'all tell me if y'all agree with it. All these goddamn 3-pointers in the regular season. Okay, they bitched about load management. So shit, we gonna shoot threes. Instead of taking our ass down there, we gonna shoot fucking threes. Low risk, high reward.
Unless your team
Be
don't
one of those things.
Unless your team don't make the playoffs because y'all shooting all them damn threes.
Right.
Then it becomes a problem.
But that becomes a thing though.
So
yeah, like you look at fucking okay, we'll go Wemby for example. Motherfuckers, get your big ass down there and get in the paint, but you shoot threes, okay, cool. I can live with that for right now, but we all know when they get too close to the playoffs or close to the play-in playoffs, all that shit goddamn shuts the fuck down unless your team is just that can do it. Like Boston, at this point in time with Boston, I think Boston just does that shit for the fuck of it because we like, yeah, we can do any style you want us to play.
They average 51 3-pointers a game. What in the hell? Bro,
yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I love basketball. If it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to prove people wrong, I probably would have played basketball instead of football in college. I just wanted to prove people wrong. I love basketball. Here's my problem. Okay, so let's take this into consideration. The Golden State Warriors hit 27 threes and lost. They hit 27 3-pointers. And now, not only did they hit 27 threes, but remember I said that they set a record by hitting 43 threes in the game, right? But 27 of them was Golden State.
That's 81 points.
Means you hit the most of them.
That's 81 points.
So how did you lose?
Threes, bro.
Yep.
Because the other team had 95 points in threes. It's ridiculous, man.
No. They Golden State hit more threes than they did. Dallas said, you know what? All this is cool. Yeah, this is smooth. But in between all of this, guess what we getting ready to do? Kyrie getting ready to rock you to sleep and take you to the hole. Luka getting ready to slow ball you to death and take it to the hole. Then we got 3 other people over here that's going to take it to the hole. And then once you start collapsing, we're going to start bombing y'all again. Golden State just bombs away. And I'm like, yo, dog, at a point, you got to realize that ain't going to get it done. It's not going to get it done. It's a reason why you're trying to go get the people you're trying to get right now. You're trying to go get Kyle Kuzma because he'll take it to the hole. You need that. Draymond Green obviously ain't trying to do it. He's shooting 9 3-pointers.
They just got Dennis Schroeder.
They just got Dennis Schroeder. Exactly. Yeah.
It's the reason that it's a low percentage shot, bro. That's why it's a low percentage shot. You ain't supposed to be shooting that many of them shits. But
Oh yeah. By the way, go ahead. I'm
Live
about
and
to say,
die by it.
yeah,
I'm about to say,
one
I'm
through
finna-
one. We living in a league where 1 through 5 shoots to 3. 1 through 5 shoots to 3. Okay, we grew up in an era where Patrick Ewing was not shooting 3-pointers. Okay, he just
No.
did not do it. He didn't do it.
No.
Okay,
Hakeem ain't shooting no threes.
Shaq had 1 3-pointer made in his entire career. Okay, we come from an era where big dudes are not shooting 3-pointers. Now, Draymond Green is shooting 9 3-pointers a game, bro. He's supposed to be down there, but he's out on the perimeter for some reason because everybody tall is out on the perimeter for some reason. It's just the league we playing in, bro. We're gonna have to change the rules. They're gonna have to put like 4-point shots on the court, make 3-pointers from half court, raise the rim to 11 feet. You're gonna have to do something to the game.
You know that's something wrong. You know how you know you're right. How is Bam Adebayo a dominant center in the NBA?
It makes no sense.
In the 90s, they'd have swept him off the fucking floor.
It makes no sense.
They'd have swept him
Wait
off
a
the
minute.
floor.
Well, hold up, y'all. This is where I give your boy, I give somebody some credit who don't get credit in the later parts of his career too. Bruh, you forget. Motherfucker,
Rasheed Wallace? Yes.
She started stretching that flow and shooting threes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you know what? You realize when he started doing it, he shot more threes the older he got.
True.
Yeah. Like Paul Pierce.
He
Brook
found
Lopez.
Yeah. Paul Pierce did the same thing. He started shooting.
Brook Lopez.
Yeah, they start finding their role. That's why I say the younger players now are looking at that like, shit, I ain't gotta go in there and bang just yet.
Bruh.
The analytics say, and Steph Curry just made it be like, all right, well, shit, they won a championship doing it, fucking, we'll do it. And the analytics say, well, first and foremost, I know who we all gonna blame. Apparently, is Daryl Morey, you and that bullshit you did. Daryl Morey and goddamn Mike D'Antoni, that bullshit y'all started
in Houston.
D'Antoni ball, y'all.
And D'Antoni's technically off the hook. There was just no defense. But Daryl Morey's ass is that motherfucker who started that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot it.
Shoot it.
Daryl Morey's ass is the one who started that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, hey, you know what? I gotta say this too. You know, the thing that I miss the most right now in basketball in the NBA is before I move forward.
Hold on. My bad. 1 second. 1 second, bro. Do you know who got cut this week?
Do I know who got cut this week?
Just give me a wild guess. Give me a wild. Who got cut this week that would be relevant to me?
About to get to Odell Beckham Jr. Yes, indeed.
I did.
The other dude, the other one that had the big mouth that we drafted first. I mean that we drafted in the first round. Kadarius Toney.
Casey, no doubt,
yeah, he got.
Yeah, I call him Gigolo Tony. That's all I call him.
Wait a
minute. Yeah. You know, he talked all that smack to us.
Salute y'all in the comments. But no,
salute. He talked all that smack. Went and got his ring with KC, and you doing the John Cena and all of that, talking smack to us. Okay, they got
Wait a minute. Bruh, I didn't know Kadarius Toney got signed. And maybe I'm wrong. But I was like, I think he was signed. No, I thought I might have been the voice of reason on this shit. So I'm like, wait a minute. Did I see
he got signed, bro. You know, I've been out for Ninja since he was talking that craziness, man. So I've been tracking it. I saw it come across.
I thought we had that conversation, but I was like, I blanked out because we hadn't talked about that motherfucker since. So I just was like, really?
Oh yeah, it came across the ticker. My bad. Keep rolling on. I had to call that out since you know.
Oh no, you good, bro? No, you good. I said Odell at first, but then you said Kadarius Toney. I was like, this motherfucker one at me. I was like, really?
Yo, that shit crazy. Yeah, hey, yo, you supposed to be good with that one. But yeah, just real quick. First of all, Wizzle, you're right. Golden State had a big part to play in it, only because they were able to do it and win. When people saw them do it and win, they was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And the analytics guys absolutely messed up everything. See, this is my thing. This is my problem with analytics. People always say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Numbers do lie. As a matter of fact, I got a little game we're gonna play in a little bit to show you just how much numbers lie. But don't worry about it. We'll get to that. But
I had to throw that one more. Throw one more.
Oh, go ahead.
Throw one more at you. Because I was about to say it until we got to that.
Hold on, time out. Just let me say this real quick. This is all I want to say, and I'm done with it. Salute to the Dallas Mavericks. They scored 46 fucking points in the first quarter. That's how the fuck you play basketball. Yeah, y'all shot a bunch of threes, but y'all took it to the hole too. Y'all know what y'all doing. Keep it moving.
Oh, this is one off to get one off your chest. This is just one to get off your chest. You might be free of LeBron James. You go to Golden State, maybe, possibly. Just want to throw that one at you.
Here's my problem. What the fuck we gonna get from them for him? What they gonna give us?
I have no fucking idea. This got put out there. I was like, yeah. I know Lakers fans are like, yeah, trade that motherfucker and get him the fuck out of here.
I'm cool with it as long as we get something reasonable for it. Like at this juncture, if you're not gonna give me something that's gonna help AD carry us over the hump, we'll just keep LeBron. It's cool. It's cool.
Shit, they broke it down and get y'all hella picks. And take a lot of his cash, take a lot of whatever the hell they gonna promise him to be there. If they did that, man, that might be a good, with what they got there in LA right now.
Oh yeah,
it's LA, man. You can convince somebody else to come to LA. So with some extra picks and a little bit of paper, might not be a bad thing for y'all, man.
I gotta do this real quick because I know you a Knicks fan, man. I know you gotta hate Trae Young, bro. I know you gotta hate Trae Young,
bro. What's wrong? Why you feel like that towards us, man? I just want to know. I don't.
Hey man, he on the biggest stage in basketball, yo, and he like, yo, I get to come here and act a motherfucking fool every time.
Every time, bro. Ice Trae brings it to me, and for that, I got to give him his respect. I got to give him his respect. I got to give him his props. That's one of the hardest stages to perform on in the world, to come to the Garden. But he gets busy. Yeah, I get he gets busy. He gets busy every time he comes there, yo.
Now,
he get his props, man.
I got a question for you.
Oh, my bad.
I got a question for you. No, I have a question. Wasn't he supposed to end up in New York at some point in time? And they said, okay, I had to ask. I was like, wasn't he supposed to end up in New York?
Yeah, you know how we do, though.
Here's my thing, though. If you really look at it, and if you really, would you take Trae Young over Jalen Brunson? Would you guarantee 100% take Trae Young over Jalen Brunson? Because I'm not positive that I would. I think I'd have to weigh it out, but I'm not positive that I'm taking Trae Young.
I'm not positive that it depends on under Tibbs.
Under Tibbs, yeah, absolutely.
I don't, bro. I have no idea. That's the one. Tibbs is the one. Tibbs, because of the turnaround and what they've become. Tibbs is the one I'm. Ooh, shit. Damn.
Yeah.
People love Tibbs.
That's a question you got to ask yourself. Like, okay, so check it. Here's my thing. And I was thinking about this the other day because I was like, okay, we were actually having a conversation at my job about Wemby. And I was thinking, I said, well, I told somebody the same thing you were saying. I was like, well, as the older he gets and the more he adjusts to the NBA game. And like, I think a part of what's happening now too is they realizing people are seeing something's going to change again. It's going to have to, because this product, people aren't as excited about this product as they were about what was happening before that. You know what I'm saying? So at a point, they're going to have to find the balance between the paint and the three-pointers again. And once they do, he's going to be able to utilize his wide skill set to shine in every area. You know what I'm saying? I personally think, this is no disrespect to any other person playing basketball in the NBA right now. I can't think of another person in the NBA, not a single person in the NBA that I think is more talented than Victor Wembanyama. I'll just say it. I don't think there's a single person more talented than him. But the problem is not just the talent. I mean, he's a smart kid too, you can tell, but he still has shit to learn. CP3 you can clearly see the effect CP3 is having on his game. You can clearly see. There's no question about it. So here was the thing we were talking about was this. He said, and this is why I brought Bam Adebayo up, because he was like, well, okay, so if Victor plays down low against somebody like Bam, once he puts some weight on him, what exactly is Bam supposed to do with him? And I was like, he can't do anything with him. I said the only reason why Bam Adebayo is the caliber of player that he's considered in the NBA right now is because all the other centers pussy. All the other centers pussy. That's why. They all soft, skinny, 3-point shooters. And he'd be like, get your little ass off of me, boy. What you gonna do besides move? You know what I'm saying? So, like, what else you gonna do?
It's the era, man. It's just the era, man.
I have an answer.
Hold on, Phantom. You said that would I take Brunson or would I take Trae Young under Tibbs? I'd probably take Trae Young because of what Brown did to Allen Iverson. So if you could get Tibbs to get Trae Young to buy into this whole skill set that he has with everything else that's in New York at his age, yeah, I'll take Trae Young, yo. I'll take him. He's mad young. Yeah, he's mad young, yo.
Yeah. Oh,
that's a good. You got me thinking about that, yo. We need to go. Hey, yo, Trae, come on. You like playing in Madison Square? You like playing in the Garden already?
Biz, you a Spurs guy, ain't you? Biz, you with the Spurs or you? I know you ain't no Pistons fan.
You know what? I'm actually an avid Knicks fan, so I'm listening.
Indeed.
You know, I'm listening to E talk because I got a lot of family in New York, man, and I was a big Patrick Ewing fan, and that was before he even entered the league. I had the Sports Illustrated when he was dunking over my mans. I had that actual magazine, man, and I knew he was going number one. I knew he was going number 185. I knew it.
First pair of sneakers I ever bought with my own money was a pair of white Patrick Ewing Orion 33s with the basketball on them, yo. First pair of sneakers I bought with my own bread.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. Yep. I had a pair myself, and people at my school was like, where you get them? Because, you know, Detroit, you know, we get it later. You know what I'm saying? And we show love on every coast, you know, whether west or east. But, you know, the East was heavy, man. And when Ewing dropped, I remember that Run DMC drop. All that was happening all at one time. I'm like, shoot, I'm rolling with New York. Shoot. The Pistons were still in transition. You know, I still watched them from afar. I mean, Zeke, my man, he always will be. But yeah, I followed the Knicks heavy, man. I just used to hate when Bernard King came to us and just scorched us, man. No other team, he would mark off the Pistons, man, and light us up. We ain't had no answer for him. No answer.
You know, the funny thing is, everybody like, where you gonna go if the Lakers keep doing what they doing? I was like, I ain't got no other alternative but to go back to the Knicks. That's the only choice I got. Like, I don't want to go find a new team. Like, I already love the Knicks. Left the Knicks and came to the Lakers. If I leave the Lakers, I'm going back where I came from. I'm not going to go play with nobody else. I don't care if they bring the Seattle Sonics back and Sean Kemp come out of retirement and lose 300 pounds and could duck from half court. I'm not. Nope. Not gonna do it.
Come back to the misery, man. He's gonna be like, that's NBA. He's gonna be like NBA Jam. Sean Kemp gonna look like NBA Jam out there.
You just made me think about something. Because I hadn't really given it a whole. Well, when we're talking about New York has. I always found it strange. After Pat, it was Marcus Camby, and then like it's been now. And don't get me wrong, I have a great deal of respect for Marcus Camby. Great deal of respect.
Yeah, for sure.
I think his career was better than people give it credit for being if they look at it for what it actually was. You know what I'm saying? If you were looking for him to score 30 points a game, that wasn't Marcus Camby. That's not what he does. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at New York, and then so I take maybe that team from that era that went to the championship, but then I look at the team that's playing now, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of odd, kind of weird how things have changed in New York. But I think that this team that's playing currently is absolutely positively the Knicks' best chance in a very long time to potentially get done. And I'll tell you this: Cat, 22 points, 22 rebounds against fucking Orlando. And Orlando ain't no slouches this year. Like it was a point when you could say against Orlando, and everybody's like, "Well, I mean, what you expect?" Like that's not the case.
Balling down there.
That's not the case.
Balling down there.
Yeah, Orlando is not no punching bag no more. So, salute to Jalen Brunson as well. He had 31 points, 3 boards, 5 assists. Cat had 22 points, 22 rebounds. My goodness. Miles Bridges put up 17 points. Hart had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. The kid Wagner.
Wagner.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Oh
Wagner.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them brothers is dangerous.
They
Yeah,
nice.
both of them brothers dangerous. They both dangerous.
Can I get 2 off? Let me get 2 off. Let me get a couple off real quick.
What you got?
I didn't realize I was amongst this New York Knicks misery. I'm sorry, y'all.
I told you, come back to the misery, baby.
I ain't
Come
realize.
back.
I ain't realize my brothers was suffering. I'm sorry, I didn't realize my brother was suffering. I've been suffering, but mine ain't been as long as y'all, so I apologize. First and foremost. Second of all, yeah, let me get to you a quick overarching part about the 3. I believe the 3-point is going to move in cycles like the less appreciation of the running back in football. Meaning that cycle is going to come back. Like, okay, the inside game is coming back. Just wait a minute. The playoffs still show you that, but they don't appreciate it. They just want to see the threes and a bunch of threes. So I think
give me the let it go back to the mid 2000s of the Blake Griffin, the J.R. Smith alley-oop era. Can we go back to the alley era where there was like 12 of them joints a game? The D Wade, Bron alley era. Can we get that back? I love that basketball. This 3-point stuff.
I believe we'll get to the Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant 2-point fadeaway.
Ooh,
we'll get
mid-range game comeback. Yeah,
mid-range. Yep.
It's never left. It's never left. But who's the most iconic dunker type of deal is that? So I think we'll get to that. It's just first and foremost, I'm gonna say this, and don't nobody pop off on this one. Fix the All-Star game. We ain't going there because I know we got a whole nother conversation about that shit going. So we ain't gonna start that shit. That shit's coming, but I believe it'll get there. To that balance, that healthy balance will come back. It's just that regular season shit and players doing what they're doing. Now, my third sidebar is this. Now I'm finna talk a little shit and put something on the line. You got Knicks fans online. Christmas is kicking in. Knicks versus Spurs. What y'all want? Make a lot of yourselves. Yeah, I had to talk a little shit. Knicks versus Spurs.
You talking to them? I'm still on the boat right now. I'm still on the boat right now.
Where's that at? Is that at at your place or our place?
You're playing in the Garden. Hold up.
You're playing in the Garden?
In the Garden?
It's in New York on Christmas?
Oh, so
I think
12 Eastern.
Yeah.
ESPN.
12 Eastern ESPN? Yeah, that's in the Garden, bro. It's got to be.
You know I'm taking my dudes. You know,
Absolutely.
You know I'm taking my guys. Christmas Day? Come on, man. You know,
I had to throw it out until I saw it again. I had to make sure. I knew it was coming, but I was like, okay, we played. But I got Ben's here, and I forgot you New York all the way. So now I got 2 of them against me.
It's in Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
It's in the Garden, bro. It's in the Garden.
This is gonna be Wemby's debut. Maybe this is Wemby's welcome to the NBA moment right here.
Oh, his debut already happened when he beat Jalen Brunson last year, and Brunson went and had what 60?
Yeah.
Brunson got busy.
Brunson got busy that night too,
and Wemby had like a triple-double or something that night too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it was a big triple-double. It wasn't like a barely triple-double. It was a big boy triple-double, y'all.
Y'all got me off my game. Y'all got me off my game. Before we keep going, I gotta say it, Luka. I know I talked a lot of shit about you, and I think you the Pillsbury Doughboy, and I know you slower than molasses in the wintertime. But 45 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists. My God, that's crazy. Anyway.
Big boy game, yo. It's a big boy game.
That's crazy.
You're gonna apologize to Luka better than you doing because you've been treating Luka pretty bad.
He was treating him bad, man. His girlfriend said something bad. He ain't like it. His girlfriend said something he ain't like right before the game, yo. He was pissed.
Yeah, I want to get to what we really came here to do. So I'm gonna say this real quick on some NBA shit. Welcome back, Brian. We beat Memphis. Yay. AD had 40 and 16. That's what he's supposed to do. Austin Reeves had 19 points. That's what he's supposed to do with 8 assists. Brian chipped in 18 points, 8 boards, 8 assists. You know what I'm saying? Nice balance comeback for him. Cool. But I just need you to do me one favor, Bron. Just one thing. Just do this one thing for me, and I promise you, I'll be cool the rest of the time you in LA if you do this one thing for me. Hold on. Let me make sure I do this right because I don't want nobody else to catch no smoke for what I'm about to say. Let me do this right.
Don't put me in this.
Bron,
Don't put me in this.
Bron, listen, LeBron, whatever your middle name is, James. I'm not gonna call you king because, as far as I'm concerned, you ain't 23 and red, bro. You ain't the king. It's cool. But here's my thing. Thank you so much for the bubble chip. I appreciate you. I don't care what nobody else say about it, bro. I appreciate that. I do.
Not the bubble chip. He
Really.
called it the bubble chip.
I love it. Thank you. We needed it to kind of start
The
getting
bubble chip.
back in the right direction. Thank
I
you.
never heard that
Turning
before.
Anthony Davis into a fucking man. What I see from AD this year, he is a grown man out there playing basketball. And
Oh,
he
man.
did that to you. And I know that. Thank you. Now, I just need you to do one more thing for me. It's not win another championship this year because it's not going to happen. It's not that. It's not that. It's not rescue the Lakers and save Jeannie Buss from herself. It's not that. No. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's way less complicated. If they trade you somewhere, take your fucking son with you.
I knew it.
Wow.
All I want. That's all I want.
Wow.
And
I
just to
knew
make it fair, salute to you, Bronny, for the 30 you dropped the other night, my nigga.
Yeah, I was just about to say
You
that.
look good.
He dropped. Yeah, he did look good in the G League.
You look good.
He was
I ain't
dropping
gonna
buckets
lie.
on them dudes.
He was going in.
So how
And
is
you
it
know
that he
what?
can do that
You'll
in the
look
G
good
League and not do that in the
You'll look
game?
good in light blue and yellow too. Go ahead over there with them.
To Golden State.
Yeah, go ahead with them. That's why your dad said you go with him. It's cool.
I knew he was going to do it.
Oh man.
Go with him.
I knew
It's
he
cool.
was going to do it.
Hey, man, I believe families should stick together, man. I believe families should stick together. That man brought his son in here to the league. Take him with you.
And I'm gonna say it, you know, and I'm nobody, but I'm gonna say it, yo. If Bron actually goes to Golden State, if he goes and puts on one more jersey, if he does that again, I'm really not gonna listen too much to people that have the who's the best debate with me. That's dead. Like that we can't do that anymore. If he goes and puts
Only if
on
he wins
another
the
jersey,
championship. Only if he wins the championship now.
I don't even care if he do that.
I don't even care if he won a chip, bro. I don't even care. He could have
You know
stayed in. He could have stayed in Cleveland for all that.
No, I was about to say the only way I respect it is if you go back to Cleveland and win one more. I respect that.
Go to Cleveland. Go
I
home.
respect that. I
Go
respect
home.
the fuck out of that. You still
And end your career at home. Take your son with you. Take your
son with
take
you.
your son with you.
Damn, man.
Take him
Teach you
with
some
you.
shit. Garland,
Get him out.
man.
Take your son with you.
It's too many. They won't Bryce anyway. Bryce the one. So we need to clear room. Yeah, we need to clear room. You know, Bryce. They say Bryce the one for real. That's the one that they say is the one. So yeah, I need to clear room anyway. Yeah, you gotta take Bronny with you. You know, they need room for Bryce. They still got a crib in LA, and he want to stay near his mama.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, like it's
Okay, we'll go.
Oh,
I-
shit. Orlando Magic, salute the yard. 10 blocks they had the other night against New York. New York won the game, but 10 blocks. Orlando ain't no. Hey, yo, dog, this is not your uncle's Orlando Magic, bro. It's not.
No.
Them. I promise you, it ain't them. Them boys is playing ball down there.
It's my big brother, Orlando Magic. When goddamn Dwight Howard was taking Hedo Turkoglu and them.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, they didn't win, but you know, it was relevant.
You bring it back fucking memories saying names like that.
That's a name I ain't heard in a long time. I was looking the same thing. Man said, Turkoglu, bro. What Turkoglu?
Hedo.
It's like a nigga walking up the other
Hedo.
day talking about Ellen Brand, and I was like, what?
I mean, JJ Redick was actually on the team at that time. Well, after that, but yeah,
Hell yeah. Oh, you know what's crazy? And then I'm gonna switch gears on y'all real quick. Like, but one thing I do want to mention before we step over basketball, there is a lot of talk going on about Jimmy Butler leaving the Heat. There's a lot of talk about that. I personally think Jimmy Butler's Miami pass has worn out his welcome. It's time for him to go somewhere else. And unfortunately, well, you know what? He
And
does have the mental fortitude to make it in New York. He could do it. He could do it without a question.
he didn't want to go back to Tibbs though. He loved Tibbs.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
didn't
he
want
want
to go
to
back to
play.
Tibbs.
Yeah, I don't think he fuck with him. But
Yeah.
yeah. So
You know
salute to
what?
that. Salute to that for sure.
Somebody said Denver. I think Perk said Denver and replace the Jamal Murray. Not a replace, but as an add-on to Jamal Murray for Michael Porter. Send Michael Porter to Miami,
I can see that.
a pick or whatever, and send him to Denver.
I can see that.
Let Ant play the one, and now that Cat ain't there, send him back to Minnesota.
See, L, you went right to where the hell I was gonna go.
Minnesota?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, dog. Even though they play basically the same position.
Same thing. Put the ball in Ant's hand. Put the ball in his hand, and with that backcourt, that's a heavy defense backcourt, and that's a whole lot of points in your backcourt too.
But I got a question for y'all though. I got a question for you. Jimmy, how old is Jimmy?
30.
You got to be early 30s.
Yeah,
32,
34, 35.
Shit, I was gonna say some stupid shit because I was almost like, "This is Jimmy Butler," and I'm literally gonna say some, I'm literally gonna say some stupid shit. But I'm like, damn, bring Jimmy in with the second unit on that team, or just progressively bring him in that way in Minnesota. But I'm like, yeah, Jimmy and Ant do the same thing. But I'm like, two dogs like that together is like, we'll figure it out.
Shit, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown do the same thing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Same thing.
But I was about to say, you actually don't got to put Ant on the point to start both of them. You can let somebody else run the one. You can let somebody else run the point. They could be 2-3.
Let Ant stay at the 2 and put Jimmy at the 3 because he'd be a tough 3 for a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a problem.
Oh, he's 35. 35.
Yeah, I thought about 34, 35. Yeah, somewhere around there. That's a tough 3 for, like you were saying earlier, in today's NBA 3. That's a tough 3 to hold on to for a whole game. Jimmy Butler. That'd be pretty good, man. And he wouldn't mind going there now that Cat gone. The only reason he left is because Cat was soft.
I just gotta say something, man. Shot McCants. Shut the fuck up, man.
Rudy's still there. Hey, Rudy's still there.
God dang, yo. Oh my God. Yo, man, listen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a very short list of people in this world. It's a very short list of people in this world that I just want to sock in the mouth. And I don't even know them personally.
Not sock, not the word sock.
People that I just want to sock them in the mouth. And I don't even know them personally. Rashad McCants is on that list. Rashad McCants is on that fucking list. Dog, listen to me. I need you to do me a favor. Stop making excuses for why you was a scrub in the NBA. Stop making excuses. You was a scrub in the NBA. That's all it is. It's okay, dog. Like, you won't accept it, though. You keep wanting to live off of what you did at North Carolina, not realizing Raymond Felton and Sean Mays helped, and Marvin Williams, they helped you out a whole lot. They couldn't just focus on you because they got to worry about everybody else.
And Raymond Felton was a dog, yo.
Gilbert Arenas led his team. Brandon Jennings led his team. When he needed to, Nick Young led his team. What the fuck did you lead except for the line to the cafeteria, nigga? Shut the fuck up. Come on, man. Like, I know I ain't been in the NBA, and I don't act like I have. But I also don't say, have you heard, do y'all watch Gil's Arena? Have y'all heard the dumb shit that comes out now?
I can't watch Rashad McCants because he got snitched on getting money for no reason. He just did it once when you the police, bro. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, bro.
Right.
You ain't even get caught up in it. It ain't like he got caught up in it like Reggie Bush or somebody like that. You just a sideline cat.
Right.
And you just told, yo, like what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good on anything you got to say, bro.
I'm holding my hand up. Because you Seth, you've been around me long enough to know I'm usually unbiased and I like to hear people talk. And like, you know what? So-and-so talking. Let me listen to what they say, and then I'll compartmentalize it and just listen to it. You know me well enough to know whether I like you or don't like you. You know me. He fucked me up, and I still watch Gil's Arena, but he fucked me up when he said Greg Popovich was not a good coach, and Steve Kerr is better than Greg Popovich.
Why? What was his what based
Then
on what?
See what I
then
mean?
Kirk come from Pop's lineage,
See what I mean?
keep coaching tree.
Big.
See what I
You see how
mean?
fast you just did that? You
Stop
see
talking
how fast
stupid.
you
Stop talking
see
stupid.
how literally fast you just did that, right?
Stop talking
That
stupid.
nigga ain't
Yeah,
got this
stop
guy
talking
gave
stupid.
a high time, dog.
You
Stop
big.
talking
You
stupid.
literally see how fast
That
you just did
might
that.
be why he ain't make it in the NBA, dog. He's stupid.
Yeah,
He just might not be. It might not be there. It might not
yeah,
be there, bro.
yeah.
It is not clicking.
No, never
Hey,
been.
What Red Man say on how high the chickens are not clucking
They're
around
Yeah.
here?
not clucking around here. Like,
Yo,
no.
hey, can we go? Hey,
shit.
hey, we finna go down the rabbit hole. We gotta go to football. We finna go down the rabbit hole. We ain't need to go to
Oh
because
yeah.
I'm finna be like
Okay.
you in a minute. I'm finna be
Oh yeah.
like, you
No,
motherfucker.
we about to
Yeah,
get to it.
we finna go
Nah,
down a whole other
Yeah.
we
hole.
about to get
Mm.
to it because
I'm right
Rashad
there
McKenzie.
with
Yeah,
you,
we as a
Phantom.
matter
Though
of fact, you know
I'm
what?
right there with you, Phantom.
It's a during
Yeah.
the slow period when sports is low, we're gonna do some shows where we gonna be talking about stuff like that because it needs to be examined.
Yeah.
Because
And I would like
I
to
swear to
say,
you, and don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't like, yeah, rocking with Rashad McCants. We had a Carolina blue jersey on, but that's my squad. You're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
no, I'm like this here.
What we
Hey, so
doing?
real quick, to make this real quick, dog. I just said everything I just said about perspective and listen to people talk. And I take it from everywhere, from everybody, from all the podcasts, all the comments, all the shit. But sometimes, dog, you just want to be like, yeah, I know I ain't always right, and I know I ain't make it there. But sometimes you look at a motherfucker and be like, you know what? Nah, that ain't it, bro. I can literally, I'm trying to stop cussing as much. I've been cussing a lot, but sometimes you be like, you know what? Yeah, bro, just shut the fuck up on that one. Move on, cause
Mm-hmm.
the resume and the shit you talking about, dog. Them shits ain't adding up. The facts and what you talking ain't adding up. No.
Mm-mm.
2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 6.
Dog,
And you
you
trying to tell
sitting
me
on
to
a couch.
carry the one.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make
Yeah.
sense. I don't get it. You know what? I'm not even going because you know what? I got so much vitriol inside my soul for Rashad McCants
That's what
that
I'm
I
trying to
might
tell
act
you.
an ass
That's what
about.
I'm trying to tell you to change.
Oh,
That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you to change the subject.
yeah,
I literally know you
I'm off.
well enough to know
Like,
you gonna go there and derail everything.
I'm gonna
'Cause
do it.
I
But
know
I'm gonna be good.
I
I'm
know
gonna be
you.
good.
No,
Good.
homeboy, literally, while there was a scandal going around, and when nobody mentioning his name, when nobody even talking to him at all,
At all.
and he said, "Yo, hey, they gave me some money too." Nah, bro,
This
I'm
nigga.
good. On anything you gotta say, man, I'm straight. I'm straight,
Bro.
bro. I'm good.
Nobody.
Stop, because the scandal thing was the other one I was like, the scandal one wasn't in the photo. I'm like, no.
Jackson State
Yeah,
won the HBCU national championship. That's what's up. HBCU national champs. Jackson State. Salute to y'all. Hell yeah. Hell
you know
yeah.
that.
Y'all. Salute to y'all. Hey man, I gotta say, dog. And I go back and forth about this. But no, I don't. Not really. Cause I like Brock Purdy. I do like Brock Purdy. I like him. I think that Brock Purdy has become far more as an NFL player than anybody around him probably thought that he would.
For
However,
sure.
I will also say, everybody says, well, you're gonna have a bad game. Sure, you're gonna have a bad game, but there are times when his bad games look like, wait a minute, where did that come from? Because this doesn't look normal. Like, I just want to say this, and I talk about statistics a lot, even though I say numbers can lie. But sometimes when you see the numbers and you combine that with what you see with your eyes, you realize that the numbers aren't lying because what you saw matches what the numbers are saying. Against the Rams, Brock Purdy was 14 for 31 for 142 yards and 1 interception. He rushed 1 time for 3 yards. So in total, you contributed 145 yards and a turnover to the offense. That was your contribution on yesterday as the quarterback, the person who touches the ball more than anyone else.
On Thursday.
At the crib.
At the crib. And before anybody, people like to say things. Wizzle, you're right. The 49ers, and I do take that into consideration anytime I'm talking about the 49ers. I realize that they are not what we're watching right now. Isn't the 49ers? They are a shadow of themselves right now with all of the injuries and so forth and so on. But I will say this: yes, they're decimated by injuries, but that defense ain't looked like that defense all year long. Before all the injuries started happening, it didn't look right. Something's off. Yes. And I kept saying it. I said they're winning, but something don't look right. Man. They winning, but something ain't right over there.
The DC, he off. Get his ass out of here.
There you go.
I don't like Sorensen. I don't like him. I didn't even like him when he was with the Chargers. Get him out of here. Don't like him.
Bears, did you want to keep Steve Wilks?
I would have kept Wilks. Wilks didn't do that bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about Shanahan and that damn Lynch, man. They're going to be the detriment of my team. I see it. Everybody saying, Shanahan is this, that, he's an offensive guru. Okay, again, remember, he collapsed with the Falcons. Let's establish that. I think that's still in his mindset because we should have a balanced attack all the time. We got 3 dog running backs, even when CMC was hurt. Jordan was doing his thing.
Yes.
And then the young rook, Isaac Guriendo, or whatever his name is, he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Not utilizing Debo properly. You know what I'm saying? And then Debo, he got to step up too. He dropped some crucial passes in that game last week.
Yes.
A crucial pass in stride. Come on, man. You want to beat up on the special teams and punch them in the head, you got to be accountable for your actions too.
You know
what I'm saying? that right there, Fred Warner don't look the same because I don't know what schemes Sorensen is running. I mean, let's go back to the Dallas game real quick. High CeeDee Lamb open twice, wide open. What are you doing, man? Get that bum out of here, man. Get Salah back. Get Salah back over there. That's what I'm about.
Can't do nothing else.
Hey, you know what? You know what? You might get Salah back, but Salah went to the goddamn Green Bay as a consultant.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, money talks, man. Money talks.
I'm glad you said what you said because you actually brought up a point that I've been thinking for weeks, for quite some time now. I was like, I can't really necessarily hang this on Brock Purdy's head like I want to. A part of me wants to do it, but I can't because
he takes some of the blame now. But
yeah, definitely, yeah, because you can't be 14 for 31 and not take some of the blame.
Exactly.
Don't work that way because all of them incompletions wasn't drops.
You
know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna speak on Purdy when you're done. But go ahead.
But wait, can I pause 1 minute? Can I pause that? Just because Thursday was a downpour and Matthew Stafford numbers don't look that good either. Nobody's quarterback numbers look good on that game. I'll just throw that out there.
Yes,
y'all go ahead.
True. Very true.
That's true. That's true. And I was actually going to speak to that too because I was like, on the flip side of that, Matthew Stafford is in my personal opinion of his generation, one of the best quarterbacks of his generation, clearly, without a question. And he didn't play well either. 16 for 27, 160 yards. The thing about him is he can have a game like that with 160 yards, and he knows how to win that game because he's had to do it before. He had to do it before when it was perfect weather, but he just didn't have nobody to throw the ball to. You know what I'm saying? So now I got weapons, but it's pouring out here. Like, what am I gonna? Hey, you know what? Here, catch that. You get it? Okay, cool. All right. Oh, sorry about that. My bad. Oh, don't. As long as I don't turn it over. He had no interceptions.
Exactly.
Matthew Stafford knows how to play that game. Brock Purdy just learned this past Thursday how to play that game. He's like, okay, now I know what I need to do. Okay, cool beans. I hope you were paying close attention to what Matthew Stafford was doing because you're going to need to know. Because you know what? I think the thing, and something that you just said, Benz, is perfect to this point. First of all, I said weeks and weeks and weeks ago, where the fuck is Deebo Samuel at? Oh, he played? Wait a minute. You got to be kidding. So then I watched the next game and was like, no, he's really out there. And the other thing I noticed, see, some of y'all people that be talking about football and talking about it, y'all hear a person's name. Y'all know the name is a star name, and you assume, oh, well, he's doubled all the time. No, he isn't. No, he's not. No, he's not. And you know why he's not? Because George Kittle has been going absolutely insane all year
Bonkers.
long.
Yes.
And Jennings
yes.
has been going insane all year long. Like, come on, man. They're not double teaming Debo. Debo
No.
is not showing up.
Exactly.
Debo's not showing up. Debo
Exactly.
can't complain about you playing me at running back too much. No, they're not.
Right.
You
No,
playing
they're not.
receiver.
Right.
And you're not getting the job done.
No.
That's really what it comes down to.
No.
Debo ain't getting the job done. They got hella injuries. The whole backfield is in the fucking is in the infirmary.
Right.
The whole backfield, the whole running back room in the infirmary. And we got Mr. Irrelevant playing quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a good one. Don't get me wrong. But you saw the example of why there's a difference. Matthew Stafford says, pouring rain? So cool.
Right.
And overall, yo, like for real, Matthew Stafford as a quarterback, you can take a collection of his games and put them together and give them to somebody like Jameis Winston and make him watch this. This is how you play quarterback. This is what you do. You know, in multiple situations, this is how you don't F it up. Right here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm that's why usually when we do our picks, if it's a toss up, I will take Matthew Stafford as the quarterback, you know, in that toss up, because just for that right there, damn it, he just might win the game because he just play quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You know how to play quarterback. You might not win your game, you know, but he ain't gonna lose it for you for sure.
Right.
Jameis Winston is going to lose you the football game. Daniel Jones is going to lose you the football game. Okay. Definitely. You know, it's going to happen. Oh, we got the lead. Oh, you want to lose? Put Danny Dimes in the game. We're gonna lose, son.
Stafford will lose you a few games though.
He'll lose you a couple.
He will. He'll win you more than lose.
He'll win you more than he'll lose you. Yeah, then he'll lose you. You know,
not necessarily. We all know better than this now.
Well, hold up. I think when Matthew Stafford was losing them games, like let's look at what was around him. Like too, we got to keep.
It wasn't good.
Consideration. Even when he had Megatron, Megatron was about all he had.
That's it. That's why Megatron had all them yards.
Megatron is you can't catch all the passes and you can't get all the yards.
But he did.
A couple of them, one or two of them Williams boys wasn't bad.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
That's true. Yeah, that's
one
true.
Or two of them Williams boys was not bad.
They didn't have the line that they have now. Then though.
Oh no.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
Okay, now we're speaking to organizational, quote unquote, coaching.
Yeah, that's true.
And now we're speaking to something else.
Yeah, that's true.
But there were times when you all knew that. See, this is where Stephon Diggs is not Megatron, but you can speak to that to Josh Allen and everything else. So all this can correlate to something of everything else. Okay, yeah, you had the Williams boys and the GM who was offensive lineman for Detroit type of dude who was drafting receivers out his ass. But Matthew Stafford was still like, he'll throw it to you every now and again. That cannon arm, and he was comparing to who? Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He gunslinger. Yeah, but he switched teams and calmed that down though. A ring will do that for you.
Yeah.
Before he got the ring, you had to get there though.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, listen here. Let me tell you something. We not doing it. Okay.
We ain't doing it.
I traded my quarterback for you. We're not doing that over here.
We're not doing that over here. All right.
Oh no. Did you just say Aaron Donald? Because Aaron Donald be like, nah, motherfucker, this is my last couple. Aaron Donald be like, nah, bring your ass here.
Bro, real quick. This is a sidebar that has absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I saw Aaron Donald and DK Metcalf on the fucking podcast together, and they was talking about which one of them was the strongest, and Aaron Donald just giggled at DK Metcalf, and the dude was like, you giggled at DK? We know DK Metcalf is like a superhuman motherfucker, but so he giggled at him, and then he like, well, how much do you bench? Aaron Donald was like, 500. And he said it like
there's nothing.
500. And I was like, you bench press 500 pounds?
You don't really? Squat 5. You don't squat 5. You go in there and purposely bench 5, yo. Like Yeah, this is what I do. That's one of them dudes that slap their chest after they get off the
Yeah.
bench.
Oh yeah.
Just a
Oh yeah.
meathead, yo. What of them dudes?
And the thing,
Straight
he was
meathead.
undersized as a player. He was
Wait a minute.
undersized.
Hold up. Time out. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
DK Metcalf actually wanted to challenge. Looked at what the fuck? Like he's a defensive line.
Okay, I think. But first of all, you got to realize that the whole thing that was happening was it was supposed to be, and it was funny as hell. Like that was the purpose of it. It was supposed to be funny. Like DK Metcalf knows Aaron Donald's stronger than him. Like there's no question about it.
Oh, okay.
He
I'm about
he
to
was
say.
making jokes because of the way Aaron Donald was talking. He's so nonchalant about it. He was like, I mean, the way he said it, he sounded like he don't believe it. And I was like, well, you better shut your ass. Well, he put his hands on you.
DK, that's why you don't block. That's why when they put me on the outside and you was in 12 personnel, when they was in 12 personnel playing the Rams and they put your ass on the outside and they moved it outside, there's a reason why your ass was like, shit, I'm gonna do my best.
Right.
There's a reason why that shit happened. Like, you don't fuck
One of the funniest things I ever saw, bro, was Ocho Cinco talking about trying to block Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Every time it come across my timeline, I watch it, dog. It is so funny, bro. The man said he about killed him. He ran into another man about killed himself. I was like, yo, you bugging.
He is hilarious, bro. Him and Shannon together. Oh my god, them two.
Oh, on the nightcap. Yeah, they saw.
Yeah, the nightcap. They got one with that. Yeah, they got one with that.
Hold up.
I got something else I want to throw, but I was about to say, I know you said had something you wanted to add on Purdy, but I got something I want to ask y'all. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't. I was actually gonna switch gears.
Oh, no, I was talking about.
Okay.
Real
quick. Real quick about Purdy. Real quick about Purdy. Okay. Now, the problem I have with the whole thing is Shanahan is trying to make Purdy into something he'll never be. Purdy should never be throwing beyond 30 attempts a game. Based upon the offense we play, it should be a balanced attack all the time. Man, between me and a couple of my homies that's 49ers fans, we get so pissed at Shanahan when he don't run the ball. We say run the damn ball all the time. Then when he start running it, we do well. That's what I'm saying. So he always trying to paint a picture that Purdy's going to be this kind of quarterback, and he will never be that kind of quarterback. Never.
Oh no.
As much as he try to force it. And that's why we struggling right now.
Ben's cap him then. Cap him then, Ben. Cap him.
Oh shit.
What number you trying to put him at? Cap him at. What number you trying to cap him at?
You talking about far as paying him? Yeah, cap him. He shouldn't get no more than 35. No more than 35.
Easy.
35. And that's on the discount.
Yeah, that's generous.
Okay, well, I'll ask it this way then. Right now, if you could choose right now, Sam Darnold or Brock Purdy in that system, who will you take?
I'll stick with Purdy because Sam Darnold is going to become a shell of himself. Mark my words. He's doing all right with Minnesota, but mark my words, he's going to become a shell of himself in the playoffs. You'll see it.
Okay.
Man.
Because technically, we should be where Minnesota is. If we were healthy and Shanahan get out his own head, because I'm going to tell you real quick, and then I'll let you go into your next one, 7. Shanahan is acting like Andy Reid right now. Remember Andy Reid in Philly? In his own head? That's Shanahan.
Yes, I can see that. Hell yeah.
So,
man,
I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm not a fan of Shanahan. That's what I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not. Never been.
Okay.
I can do.
Okay.
Never been. As far as head coach, OC, phenomenal. Head coach, nope.
Yeah, it remains to be seen.
Yep. So.
Phantom, you had something you wanted to drop? What was it?
No, I was asking a question. No, I was ready to go to the next. What was going to go to next? No.
Oh well, I wanted to talk to y'all about. I want to keep it in white condo for just a moment before we do something different. Man, listen. I just got to say it. Josh Allen and Jared Goff rode the same. They was on the same train from White Conda to come to the United States to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
I am officially giving Jared Goff his key card to enter the doors of White Conda. This motherfucker is insane. Dog, I know Buffalo won the game. I know. And I know Josh Allen played a hell of a football game.
Thank
But
you.
dog,
Thank you.
I was like, you know what? Okay, I just got it. I was like, okay, I gotta stop. I just gotta admit it. It is what it is. I can't deny it anymore. This dude is incredible. Oh my god, how does he do this? Like, he's very efficient, for one, and his efficiency to me is probably his greatest attribute. And if you think about it, that was the thing that was hindering him from getting over the hump when he was playing under Sean McVay. So let's put something in the scope real quick. Sean McVay is this offensive supermind. You don't think offensive supermind when you think Dan Campbell. Like, that's not what you think. But Jared Goff has come to Detroit and found he's developed his way out of his weaknesses that he had as a Rams quarterback. And so I've really enjoyed watching him play this year. I actually enjoyed watching him play most of last year too. Yesterday he was
Jeff Fisher.
True. Jeff Fisher. Yeah.
Jeff Fisher. Ruined that man.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes. You're absolutely fucking right.
Fucking Jeff
absolutely
Fisher.
right.
Like many players, he ruined. Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking Jeff Fisher, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking Jeff Fisher.
I was waiting until you got there, but fucking Jeff Fisher. Respect to the man. I understand it. Cool.
But it is what it is. You feel me?
I would trade for Matthew. I would trade for Stafford.
494 yards and 5 touchdowns yesterday. Like, oh,
that's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy. I mean, Josh Allen
that is crazy.
362, 2 touchdowns, but he also had 11 carries of 68 yards and 2 more touchdowns.
Right.
I personally think that it will take a miracle from anyone for him not to win the MVP this year. It will take a miracle for him not to win the MVP. Like, he would have to get hurt and not finish the season, and whoever else is second have a monster close to the season for him not to win the MVP this year. I think Saquon is second, and Saquon did absolutely nothing this past yesterday. So,
did you rule Lamar out?
I'm not ruling Lamar all the way out, but I think Lamar's probably 3rd or 4th on the list right there. And I think I don't know that he's gonna play lights out enough. You know what I'm saying? To make up the difference. I think that Saquon Barkley is going to regress in the right, like they're going to start keying on him to keep him from doing what he's trying to do.
2015 makes more sense then.
We'll see. Huh?
Josh Allen, Cam Newton's 2015 when they traded Steve Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh Allen when he traded Stephon Diggs, David Lees. It all correlates now. Even though Cam Newton wasn't a high turnover guy, but because Josh Allen's ceiling has been what it has been, and he'll always give it away, and he hasn't been giving it away, I think Josh Allen, unless Lamar does something, we don't count the Giants, unfortunately, sorry.
Nah.
But I think unless Saquon just does something in the last, he got 2 left?
2 left, yeah. And he may only play in one of them. They already in.
That's my point. So I'm like, yeah. I think Josh has that one.
Yeah.
So I think Josh. Yeah, he's probably going to get that one. Oh man. I like that kid Cook, the running back for Buffalo. I like him a lot, man. 14
Dalvin's brother.
5 yards. Yeah, 7.5. He averaged 7.5 yards a carry and scored 2 tugs yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Dalvin Cook, man, I ain't even gonna start. Don't get me started. I also want to send a shout out to Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta. Man, that's crazy what they're doing over there, man. This shit is nuts. Ty Johnson got busy for the Bills yesterday. He had 5 catches, 414 yards, 22.8 yards a catch. Buffalo was on a rampage. They're in at 11-3. KC's in at 13-1. Pittsburgh is in at 10-4. Houston's in at 9-5. In the NFC, Detroit, Philly, Minnesota all got their spots locked. Everything else is still up in the air. So, I mean, some of it's up in the air, and some of it is just a matter of somebody showing up and handling business. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. But I do want to touch on this Philadelphia-Pittsburgh game yesterday. Wow. I think the Philadelphia-Pittsburgh game may have shown some people why, regardless of how much they may be inspired by what they're seeing happen, Pittsburgh is not actually a Super Bowl contender this year. It's cool. Yeah. Now I don't know, Wizzle. You know what? Buffalo did beat Kansas City in the regular season, but I think when it means the most, the person that wants to win the most is going to get it done. And until somebody shows me that they want to win more than Patrick Mahomes does, I'm not going to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can believe your team is better. And I can believe you got a valid chance to beat them. But when I look in that man's, when that young man looks at the screen, or you look inside his helmet and he's looking around and he's barking at people and he's calling the play out and he takes the snap and he's looking around. When you look in his eyes, bro, you know what you see? You see,
Peyton Manning.
What? I ain't scared. Look,
Peyton Manning's eyeballs. The way Peyton Manning used to look. Mm-hmm.
I see Bernie Mac. He be like, I don't think y'all understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
When Peyton Manning prime Peyton Manning, when he stood there and yelled Omaha, you was about to lose the game.
Yeah.
You was about to lose the game, bro. You can see it in his face. Yep. Same thing. Now let me ask you don't bet against football, Steph Curry.
Did Saquon and Jalen Hurts cancel each other out in regards to the MVP race?
Yes.
I mean, Saquon got the light in the MVP race just because he got so close to the Russia title, but I feel like they, you know what I mean?
Yes, because Saquon got it. What did I say? When we were talking about it, Saquon had to got doggone be somewhere near that last game that he might not get there to, but he had to be on that trajectory. Like the Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh, the Steelers game, he had to like act up and be like, oh shit, he's gonna get it and then eclipse it. But what did I say about the Detroit versus Buffalo game? Josh Allen got to show the fuck out. But now it's a discount in there because Detroit, they can suffer more injuries. Defense has got more injuries. Now David Montgomery is out. The hindsight of it. And then Lamar Jackson goes against the Giants. It's like, oh, he threw it against this. So now it's like Lamar Jackson is a 2-time, you know what I'm saying? Like all the factors they're going to add into it type of deal. So I don't know. But I think Josh Allen's going to get it, though, quite a kept, though. I think he's going to get it, though.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think Wizzle said the Steelers aren't good enough at quarterback to contend for a Super Bowl. And said Saquon means more to the Eagles this year than Jalen Hurts. And Saquon definitely has meant more to the Eagles this year than Jalen Hurts has. There were several games that Saquon absolutely positively carried them because Jalen Hurts wasn't getting the job done.
Right.
AJ Brown and Devontae Smith have been out of the lineup, and Saquon has just been steady Saquon for as long as it's been.
But see, you just kind of proved the point that I was making to somebody the other day. I said, you know what? I like Jalen Hurts as the quarterback for the Eagles when everybody's there. I love it when everybody's there. When everybody ain't there, I ain't the most fond of it, to be honest with you, because his deficiencies get exposed when he don't have his big guns.
Yeah.
When you don't got AJ and Devontae out there, his weaknesses are exposed at that point. Jalen Hurts to this moment is still not a spectacular passer of the football by any stretch of the imagination. I've seen kids in high school, I think, throw the ball better than he does. But Jalen Hurts has a winner's mentality, and you can't teach that. There's no arm test you can give for that. Yeah, you can throw the ball 40 yards farther than I can. I just want to win more than you do. Not only that, I'll put my shoulder down and run through this defensive end that you're trying to run away from. It is what it is. I'm here to try to win the game. And I always have respected that about Jalen Hurts. I always loved that about him. He is a winner. His mentality says that he's a winner. But we can't pretend like he's that he's not Donovan McNabb going to football, dog. He's not Donovan McNabb going to football. Like, let's just be honest about it. So hey, oh my goodness, yo, we still talking Philly, so we can get to Pittsburgh too. But Wizzle said that Russell has passed his glory.
Yeah, yes, he's talking to me directly, so I can
Russell
answer.
has passed his glory. Now,
no, young brother, I'm not tweaking. I'm just telling you, Russell's smart enough to know, and Mike Tomlin's coaching matters, young brother. His coaching will have him in a position. Now, the thing about it that's interesting now is TJ Watt's availability as of Monday.
Yeah. He got 2 sacks yesterday, by the way.
And
he looked like an animal yesterday.
Yeah.
TJ Watt looked like TJ Watt yesterday.
He looked like an animal yesterday, y'all.
No, I'm saying yeah, I know you talking to me. They say something about his injury or something, but he was like his availability is optimistic. I don't know what happened. Apparently, something happened with TJ Watt.
Oh shoot, that's crazy.
And all that you can't really blame on Russ because Najee fumbled the ball. You can't fumble the ball against you can't fumble the ball against the Eagles.
No,
they're going to capitalize on that every time.
You can't keep giving them opportunities. He had 6 carries for 14 yards yesterday. 6 carries for 14 yards. Najee Harris had yesterday.
That's the problem.
No,
that's the problem.
And he ain't had George Pickens.
You can't put the whole thing on Russell. I mean, Russell takes some of the blame, yes, but
no doubt.
Come on, you fumbling the ball, turning it over.
You got AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith. I think both went over 100 yards yesterday.
They did.
They both went over 100 yards. AJ had a touchdown. Devontae had a touchdown. There wasn't a single Steelers wide receiver that caught a touchdown. Like, let's stop. The one thing we can do is say this. We can say Russ has passed his glory. We can say Justin Fields ain't quite ready yet. But we can also say the Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver room is trash. Like, let's be honest about it. Like, they really not good. Like, George, and then when Pickens went down, I was like, uh-oh. That was the first thing that popped in my head. Oh, shit. What are they going to do? Somebody suggested as soon as Odell Beckham got cut, they was like, they should go get Odell. And I'm like, no. No, they shouldn't.
They ain't going to fix it.
They need to go get somebody who can get separation and get open. And maybe you add Odell as well to put him in the slot to do the little wiggle across the middle. But you got to go get somebody right now that's going to make a difference. Odell Beckham Jr. is not going to make a difference on your football team.
I have one of this on their roster, actually.
That's on whose roster? The Pittsburgh Steelers roster?
Yes, sir. Make a Justin Fields package.
Absolutely. I've been waiting for that.
Make a Justin Fields package for that. Compensate for that with Justin Fields because he's on your roster.
You know something crazy? I think that's coming. And I think it's coming in the playoffs. And I think that they've been alluding to it this whole time. Oh, no, we got a plan, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, we ain't seen Justin in weeks. And if you keep going week after week after week and not seeing him, you forget he over there. And then all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? The quarterback just ran a 90-yard touchdown. Yes.
Yeah, you're not trying to change the position. You're not trying to put him in slot, tight end, no bullshit. You're not even you can even wildcat him. But the fact is you ain't seen Justin Fields in any package or whatsoever. There's something brewing enough to where if they're close or they're in something, Justin Fields walks in that game and does something.
Right.
And Mike Tomlin can sell it enough to where, shit, we're here now. We're going to exhaust every resource to do it.
I think the door might be about to open for them to get Deontay Johnson back. Things are not going well with him in Baltimore right now. And from what I understand, a part of it was very similar to the situation in San Francisco. There was a point where he was like, yo, go in the game. And he was like, nah, I'm cool. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all doing, man. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. See, and this is the thing.
Whoa. Ooh. I'm sorry. And I had this in my thoughts, and I'm sorry to cut you off because I said Odell because it just dawned on me right when you said it. I said Odell Beckham likely destination would be back to Baltimore because he knows Todd Monken's offense, but Arthur Smith's offense kind of favors Todd Monken's offense, and I'm like maybe possibly. Now I said Kansas City has a wild hair on my ass, but I'm like it's possible, bro, because Mike Tomlin,
Well,
it's possible.
I mean, I think KC might be getting ready to get enough pieces back that they're not gonna worry about going to get Odell, even though I could see them doing that for like a security blanket. You know what I'm saying? Like okay. I wasn't even gonna go there. Kansas City wasn't even on my mind to talk about tonight, but I think we should because I've been paying close attention, and I try not to say nothing about it. I'm just watching it happen. And I'm like, something's up with this. Like there's something's not there. Something's just not there. You know what I'm saying? And I think part of it comes from being successful for such a long stretch that it was kind of like, oh, well, last year when this thing looked this way, it's okay. Like it'll be okay this year. But it's not though. I mean, you're still winning, and that's the most important thing. Everybody says, "Oh, that's the most." It doesn't matter what it looks like; it matters if you win. But it kind of matters what it looks like too, because some of the ways that you're winning, you might not be able to win that way when it's winner to go home. When it's all on the line, you might not be able to win it that way. There's a chance. So I'm hoping that we start. Like what I've been watching for is. I've been observing Patrick Mahomes to see how much he's going to force it, because Patrick Mahomes misses the high flying circus that the Kansas City Chiefs offense used to be. Like, I don't give a fuck what he says in an interview about we just trying to win the game. I don't care what he says about none of that. You can see the difference in his countenance when they winning by 2 points and they barely scored 21, and when they was 530 yards and scoring 45 points a game. Big difference. He was having fun.
Yeah, it's more fun.
It's not fun now. It's work. It's not fun now. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching, kind of observing to see how the coaching staff is calling plays. How is the defense responding? You know what I'm saying? To knowing that the offense isn't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? And a massive salute to the Kansas City defense for saying, "Hey, guys, we got to do a job here. This ain't the same show." You know what I'm saying? It's like The Wire season 5. This ain't the same show. It's okay, but this ain't the same show.
Get this doc shit out of here.
You know what I mean? So like, when it's all said and done, I personally think. Now, first of all, let's be real about it. If we're talking about the Super Bowl at this point, you can't take them out of that conversation at all.
Oh no,
you can't. You can't take them out of that conversation. I don't care how much you believe in Baltimore. I don't care how much you believe in Detroit. I don't care how much you believe in Buffalo. I don't care how much you believe in Philadelphia or anybody else. You can't take Kansas City out of that conversation. Because despite whatever else you may feel about them, they're still 13-1.
They still got football Steph Curry. That's all that matters, bro. It don't matter who else you put on the field with him, dog. As long as your defense can keep you below 24 points and you got football Steph Curry over there, I don't care which tight end you put on the field with him, which wide receiver, which running back, it don't matter. You got Andy Reid holding the clipboard and football Steph Curry out there. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. Don't bet against it, yo. Just wait till the postseason come and just hope somebody get hurt or just hope something else happen. But they going to the Super Bowl, dog. And until something happens, they're going to go to the Super Bowl for at least, what would you say, 3 of the next 5 years? Two of the next 5 years at least? You're going to see them there again.
I can see that.
I can see 2 more in the next 5, bro.
Easy. Yeah. I can see them getting there 2 in the next 5. I'm not necessarily going to say
not winning it. Yeah, but we might see them another 2 in the next 5, bro. Football Steph Curry's still young.
I don't.
That shit crazy.
I don't.
You don't see him, Phantom? 2 of the next 5. Not 2 out of 3, but 5. At his age, right now.
Because that shit builds, I mean, it builds up, dog. The injuries build up, the accumulation of effect. Remember, Tom Brady went 10 years without going back. Tom Brady had a job. He wasn't athletic. Patrick Mahomes'
That's true.
athleticism, like, yeah, he has a high ankle sprain as of what, Monday?
Right.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Father time and injuries and shit don't make it that way. I don't think they're gonna three-peat, but okay, if they do, we'll get to that. We'll get to the playoffs. But no.
I just want to point out when they won that Super Bowl with Kadarius Toney bum ass on the field. You know what injury Patrick Mahomes was coming back from?
High ankle sprain.
That's all I'm
And
saying.
see, here's the problem. Here's the thing, though, fellas. You have to understand, though, and people above our pay grade all say what they say. You don't get to continue from where you were last year. You got to restart that shit.
That's true.
Sure. Hell
And
yeah.
pressure kicks in, and everything else kicks in, and you're going for a three-peat. You trying to tell me a three-peat in the Super Bowl era? Tom didn't do it. Montana retired. He was just tired. And who the fuck else we talking about this shit with? So if
I'm
we
sorry,
actually,
dog. I know people say that the NFL ain't the WWF.
it damn sure ain't.
It ain't the
Hell no.
WWF. Yes,
It
it's
ain't
not the WWF. It ain't the WWE. It ain't none of that. There's grown men going out there getting beat on. And this year, I can actually say
True collision.
True collisions. True collisions, bro.
True
There
collision.
ain't no fake. Ain't no faking
Right.
what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't.
Thursday,
I'm gonna do this move.
Monday.
1 second.
No, sir.
No.
You ain't got no time to think. You're just trying to make a play. So
once
I've
again,
seen
we'll
the
do this
Phantoms.
again.
I've seen Patrick Mahomes take more hard hits this year than I've seen in a long time. Like, I've been watching their games. He's getting hit hard, bro. Like, a lot. Last game, he was getting picked up off the turf by his team. So if they can't slow that down right there, you might be right, bro. You won't see him if they can't stop that right there, bro. Because that ground ain't forgiving to nobody.
We'll do it. We'll do it like this right here, and everybody can agree. NFL is about parity.
Yeah.
But when the playoffs kick in, everything changes.
True.
We can agree on this, right?
True. Absolutely.
So if Jerry Jones is the richest owner in football and he ain't been able to pull that card out his ass, you think one of the Hunts can pull something out their ass for him? Are we really thinking that? No, we're not thinking that.
I mean, shit, man. I just watched the way that Kraft figured out how to draft.
And even he couldn't pull it out his ass, Ev. You know that.
Well, yeah.
Even he couldn't pull it.
Yeah.
In his heyday, at his essence, he went 10 years without winning one. Tom Brady did what he did. Everything has happened the way it's happened. But we think they're going to do it for Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid? Fuck no. Andy Reid done been in, 4 NFC Championship games with the Eagles. And he'd have been, 6 or 7 with Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah. 7 of them.
7 of them. So that's 12 NFC championship, 12 conference championships. That man done been in. Stop.
Hey man,
the Super Bowl is gonna be the Super Bowl regardless.
All I'm gonna say is this. I'm never in my lifetime. I'm never in my life going to say nah, not do. Not gonna do it.
Okay.
And the only reason why I won't do it is this. Y'all already know I've refused, regardless of everything that's occurred this season. I have refused to change my pick for the Super Bowl. I have refused to change my pick for the Super Bowl, and I still
and Baltimore
I
and
stick to that. I was talking about who win the Super Bowl. I got Baltimore winning the Super Bowl. I don't know who they're gonna play. I'm still thinking on that, but it's a good chance it could be fucking Detroit if we ain't careful. But
with all those defensive injuries, you might go Buffalo.
I was about to say the defense might lose it for them though. Never mind. But I will say this: my Super Bowl pick hasn't changed, but at the same time, I've been like, but if we can find a way to skate around Pat and them, that might help us out just a little bit. I just don't want to see this motherfucker.
Don't face him at all. That's what you saying.
I don't want to see him.
Face him at all
because the thing is this: regardless of the fact that, dog, I think that if we are purely talking about talent, playing football, I'm not picking anybody over Lamar Jackson. Not one of them. If we're just talking talent, I'm not talking decision making. I'm not talking nothing else. I'm just talking talent. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Who?
Yeah, you are. This year, yeah, you are.
Who?
Josh Allen?
Name him. No, not him either. I don't give a fuck what year you talk about. No, he can't run as fast as Lamar Jackson. I'm talking about pure talent, dog. I just said I ain't talking about nothing else.
Hey, watch this right here.
I don't think Josh Allen is more talented than Lamar Jackson.
Wait. Watch this right here.
Ever.
Evan Benz, watch this history right here. This is the history between me and him. We had this conversation in 2015 when Cam Newton was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember them conversations?
Mm-hmm.
You said that same shit until he did it, and you was like, who the fuck? Ted Ginn and whoever else? Josh Allen is doing it. By the way, Josh Allen is doing it. Oh, Cam Newton was doing it with Ted Ginn and somebody else. And you couldn't stand Ted Ginn. Exactly.
He
see
can't
how he
catch the
just
A's
did
in the
that?
whole house with no
You
condom.
see how he just did that? Watch it right here. Amari Cooper ain't as fast as Ted Ginn, and Amari Cooper is a good soldier. That dude had no targets in the Detroit game. And you still sitting looking. Exactly. And you still sitting and looking at me like, well, Amari Cooper, Amari Cooper.
And bro, if you gotta ever wonder about how smart Buffalo's coach is, we not even gonna throw the ball to Amari Cooper. Don't worry about it. When you least expect it, he gonna light your ass up. Don't worry about it.
What did he say? What did we all say? What did we all say? Amari Cooper just sitting back cool and like,
that's it. He chilling. He waiting to be. He just waiting to be activated. The game plan is there.
I'll say the same thing.
Just getting cardio in.
I can make the same.
Just getting in cardio. That's all.
I can make the
cardio
same
time.
Okay. Cam Newton, and Josh Allen. It's like they got dropped from the same spaceship on two different places. Cam Newton got dropped in Wakanda. Josh Allen got dropped in Wakanda. And then they came to the NFL and did that shit that they do. And we like, oh shit, that's dope. But were it same time period, because it wasn't really the same time period, but were it same time period. But this is the comparison I'm going to make because it's the closest comparison we're going to get. If Michael Vick was in the NFL at the exact same time as Cam Newton, and somebody asked me, who's the most talented quarterback in football? Even the year that Cam Newton won MVP, I'm still going to say Michael Vick. Why? Because when I think talent got nothing to do with size. Your size is an X factor. Thank God you got it, because the way you play football is built for the way that you're built. I love it. Cool. When I think of talent, it ain't the same thing. We talking about other shit when we start talking about that.
Peyton Manning played at the same time.
The ball better than Lamar Jackson, and I don't think Josh Allen run the ball better than Lamar Jackson. I think Josh Allen throws the ball and runs the ball extremely well. Oh, absolutely. Sure.
Excuse me, fellas. We can end that right now because Cam Newton is a blueprint. Michael Vick is a one-off. There's a difference.
What's the closest thing you ever seen to Mike Vick? What's the closest thing you ever seen to Mike Vick?
No.
Don't say no. Lamar Jackson is the closest thing you've ever seen to Michael Vick. Admit it. Everybody know it. That's why I made the comparison.
That's fair. That's fair. But Cam Newton is a blueprint. Michael Vick and Lamar Jackson's are 1 and 2 offs. You know why? Because the structure of Cam Newton is transferred to Buffalo, and Buffalo, Brandon Beane, under Carolina, is building the same thing they did for.
That's what I was about to ask you. Then who else you gonna compare? Who else you gonna compare Josh Allen to? Then there's nobody else but Cam Newton.
But I'm saying, but my point to you is this:
prime Ben Roethlisberger.
Damn.
Even if we do that, and prime Ben Roethlisberger couldn't run like either one.
Couldn't run like Josh.
He wasn't as fast, but all he had to do was lower his. He had to lower his pad level. 5 yards from the goal line. Lower your pad level, bro. We get touchddown.
Okay, but the infrastructure is what they had to get rid of. Steve Smith Sr. They had to get rid of Stephon Diggs, Brandon Beane. Yeah. All that shit is literally Carolina Panthers 2011, 2015 built for Josh Allen to now. Josh Allen, only thing he did was evolve as a better pass thrower, he turned the ball over a whole lot more than Cam Newton did.
Whole lot.
Everything's all set there. It's all there. It's set. Literally, look in your face. Without Cam Newton, Josh Allen ain't Josh Allen. In the same way, Lamar Jackson ain't Lamar Jackson without Michael Vick, even though Michael Vick had a howitzer can throw a goddamn spiral through a fucking snowstorm with his
Right.
left hand.
Well, you
Right.
ain't never
All
lied.
this
And he was
shit
a
is
left.
successful.
Boy, you
And
ain't
he a
never
lefty.
lied.
And he a lefty.
No
You
shit.
ain't never lied.
That's why them receivers said they hated catching Michael Vick's spiral because the
No
ball
shit.
twisted the opposite direction.
Bruh, all this shit is precursors, bro. Sitting there looking in your face, I'm just like, okay.
Not that it was just twisting the other direction. It's that it was a bullet that was twisting
Yes.
the other direction.
Yeah,
No
coming in
shit.
hot. Coming in
Coming
hot.
in hot, hot, hot.
I gotta say, man. I gotta
Fellas,
say this, man.
we've
Oh,
seen
my
it.
good.
No, I'm just saying, fellas, we've seen it because we're all old enough to see it. It was like
Mhm.
the only reason why I know it. The only reason why I know it so well is the same way Steelers fans, Cowboys fans, everywhere else to see it. I saw the
Mhm.
Carolina infrastructure, and then I saw Sean McDermott implement the infrastructure to Brandon Bean, Sean McDermott, and then once you get into the game, it was like, oh shit! Like Eb can tell you about New York Giants. Eb tell you New York Giants. Ben, you can tell about San Francisco 49ers and the infrastructure too.
Mhm.
It's the reason why we talk about it. It's like, yeah, you can see it, but then once it evolves and it clicks, it's like, oh shit. There it is.
I saw the New York Giants become the damn Jacksonville Jaguars with Tiki Barber as Fred Taylor.
That hurts. Okay.
That's exactly what happened in New York when Tom Coughlin came. It
Man,
looked
Fred
like
Taylor,
damn
man.
Jacksonville
Hey, yo.
Jaguars, yo.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the chat to remind y'all, but I want us at some point to have a conversation about some of these extremely overlooked players from the past. Fred Taylor being one of my favorites.
Yeah.
My boy, yo. Fred
And I love him on the pivot.
on the pivot.
Love
Yeah,
that show.
Fred
Love
the
that
man,
show.
yo.
Love that show, man.
I like
Love that
Ryan
show.
too. Ryan was a dog
Yeah.
too, yo. Ryan
Clark,
was a dog
Clark
too.
and Channing Crowder. Yeah.
Channing.
Bruh, hey, what we talking about? Yes, indeed. Hey, Rob, I'm gonna tell you something good. I was talking to
There you
I
go.
was thinking about, hey, you know what? That Malcolm, you got a point. He does remind me of him too. He was saying that Cam put him in mind of Elway when he had it all going before he got.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Elway had everything rocking. Yeah, when he had everything rocking.
Mhm.
Reminds me a lot of that. Yeah, he's man. And John Elway is definitely is one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. Like I fuck with John Elway heavy. Yeah, I fuck with John Elway heavy. But like, yo, I gotta. Okay, so this one I'm gonna do because normally we would just do Thursday games. I know we record on Friday, but I want to go ahead and get this out of the way so they just give us more time to talk. It just give us more time to talk. I gotta wait a minute. I gotta find my fucking pen. See what happened? Being black in America, man. Tell you. Oh shoot.
Being crunchy black, I ain't there no more.
Here we go. All right, so we got some pretty dope games coming up before Sunday gets here. We on Thursday night we got Denver at the Chargers. Saturday we got Houston at Kansas City, and we also got Pittsburgh at Baltimore on Saturday. This is the time of the year, if y'all ain't accustomed to it already, this is the time of the year when the football schedule start getting a little wonky. You start having games on Saturdays and Fridays, all kind of weird shit going on. But you know what I'm saying? We almost at the point of the playoffs, and that's what we're really trying to get to. So give me 2 ticks to grab my pen, but think about your choices, think about your selections. As a matter of fact, Benz, because you went ahead, you know what I'm saying? Because you went ahead and locked in for the rest of the show, man, I'm gonna need you to make some picks too, bro.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Let's see.
Garcia, nah, big bro. I don't know about Garcia. Garcia was already a gambler. No, I do Big Ben. I do Big Ben and a little bit of Cam Newton, but I do Cam Newton because of the infrastructure of Carolina. So I ain't gonna do Garcia on of
Oh,
Josh
see,
Allen.
you
I
was
ain't gonna
talking
do
about a
that
bunch
one.
of stuff that ain't had nothing to do with talent. I was purely talking talent. I ain't talking about nothing else.
No. I'm just saying it was a comment in the comments like Garcia. I'm like, yeah, Garcia, but it never the expect. No, Garcia was no,
Ooh,
he ain't that.
he's like supersized Gus.
Yeah, even San
It's like
Francisco. No, Garcia was never that. Like
if Jeff
literally,
Garcia ate San Francisco, he would be.
no. He ain't that. No, we ain't even. We ain't gonna do that. Cam
I
Newton.
got issues, bro. I got
That's why I
issues.
say I'm hell bent on that whole Carolina in Buffalo thing because the infrastructure makes me do that, and then the Pittsburgh thing comes in that way. So that's the only reason why I'm so hell bent on it the way I am. So no.
Oh shoot. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do picks. Oh man, Ben's fell off. Damn. Okay. It's all right. So Thursday we got Denver at the Chargers. Oh, he back.
Mhm.
He's back. He's back.
He bite.
He's back. All right.
All
So
right. Yeah, I was trying to get my lineup together to see what these games look like.
Let me
End
get
up
let
hitting.
me get me somewhere so I can write down Ben's selections here. All right, there we go. So Thursday night, we got the Denver Broncos who are fighting for a playoff slot against the Los Angeles Chargers, who are also fighting for a playoff slot. This is going to be a good game. Jim Harbaugh against Sean Payton, Bo Nix versus the Chargers defense, Justin Herbert versus the no-fly zone. They are still that to me because Patrick
Yeah.
Surtain was like, no. So, gentlemen, Denver at the Chargers. Who we got?
Broncos.
I can see that.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
Bo Nix been balling out, man. I got to
He been
go with
playing,
Bo
man.
Nix. Got to go with the Broncos.
Word to the Ducks, man. He been playing.
Hey, the number one Oregon Ducks, might I add.
Word to the Ducks,
Big
man.
Ten
He's been
champion
playing ball,
Oregon
man.
Ducks, might I add.
And the only undefeated team.
I mean,
Only
I
undefeated
wasn't even
team
gonna
out
go
there.
there, but you know what I'm saying? Why are we talking about it?
Mhm. I'm just saying.
Hey,
I
They
wasn't
lived
gonna
up
go
to the
there,
hype.
but why are we talking about it? You know what I'm saying?
And I love their jerseys, man. Love their
yeah, I
jerseys, man.
love watching them play, man. They look good on Saturday.
Right.
So we got Bo Nix against the Chargers defense, or man, fucking Denver's defense is insane, yo.
It's nasty.
Denver's defense is
They've
insane.
been flying all over the place, man.
Woo,
I mean, they
I don't
gave
know.
Mahomes the business. Just they special
Mhm.
teams suck.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
Mm.
Golly, man. I might have to flip a coin, dog. I don't know. It's that crazy.
It happens sometimes.
What my coin there? I need to flip a coin or something, y'all. I don't know. This
Hold
is
up, Ev, who you took?
crazy. Ev got
Denver.
Denver.
Big, who you took? Vince, who you took?
Vince took Denver too.
Broncos.
God damn it.
That's right. Come on, Russ.
Broncos country. That's right.
That's right.
Damn, y'all took my thunder because I'm like, I was gonna say Broncos, but I'm like, shit, can Justin Herbert pull one out of his ass for this one?
Against that defense, against just
Hey,
about
man,
anybody
you know
else,
what,
man, I
man?
might say all right, but
This is taking too long. I'm taking Denver, man. Fuck it. I'll take that defense over the Chargers.
over the Chargers defense.
The Chargers whole team. I
Chargers whole
take that
team.
defense over the Chargers whole team.
And they're in a rented stadium. They're in a rented stadium. Remember that.
And the Chargers just ruined me. And the Chargers just ruined me last week too.
Yep, they got you.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it!
Oh shit. Let me think.
They fans are fair weather, first of all, and they in a rented stadium. Remember, they renting from
the
Rams.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take the Chargers just because everybody else ain't doing it. Fuck it.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. Saturday we got Houston at Kansas City. Houston at Kansas.
Houston.
You got Houston? Okay.
Houston. Patrick Mahomes high ankle sprain. Houston.
Okay. Yeah, that means we're gonna get to see the Carson Wentz show.
I'm still taking the football Steph Curry and the Pips. I'm still taking Steph Curry and the Pips show.
I ain't gonna sprain my ass. I'll take a Kansas.
Right.
Okay,
I ain't buying that. I'm going Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
Playing that with them.
All right. Man, I almost wish I'd have waited on this one to see if Patrick Mahomes is gonna play. But
Right.
Oh no, yeah. Y'all keep fucking with me. I keep telling y'all. Sometimes you know y'all listen to me. Sometimes I'll be like, outside of Carolina, what we do? Outside of Carolina, leave him alone.
Houston. I'm gonna take Houston. Okay.
I'm
I'm only gonna take Houston because I don't think Patrick Mahomes is gonna play because I don't think they're willing to risk him getting hurt worse when it don't matter. They already in.
because Houston go hunt that ass.
Oh yeah.
Houston
absolutely.
finna hunt.
Oh,
They put him out.
it's up now. Also on Saturday, we got Pittsburgh at the Baltimore Ravens, possibly without TJ Watt
Give
and
me
without George Pickens.
Give me the birds, man.
I mean,
I'm gonna take the Ravens, bro. I'm gonna take the Ravens, man.
I can dig it.
Because the Steelers got the first one right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the Ravens. It's gonna be a split
Where is it? Where is it at?
At Baltimore.
in
At
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Okay, cool. That should be in
On
December.
Governor Richie Highway.
It's on December, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Baltimore. Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm. They gonna run the ball.
Just hand it
They're
to
gonna get a heavy dose. Heavy dose.
Turn around and hand it to him. Yep. They can't risk getting Lamar hurt.
You know
It
what?
ain't gonna be a wild game, open game plan.
and you know why? Because they're gonna say, you know what? Saquon Barkley had a down game last week. Let's get you back in the hunt. Come on, let's get you back in the hunt. I'm taking Baltimore, of course. You know what I'm saying? I think I've only picked against them one time this year. I am a diehard Raiders fan, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Even though we just lost to the Atlanta Falcons, who only scored 15 points. Let me readdress this real quick. If we do not address the quarterback situation before next season starts, I will officially be a Giants fan again. Officially.
Yeah, it didn't look good tonight.
Get your life together.
Question is,
Atlanta Falcons scored 15 points and we lost.
question is, who will land Shador out of the two?
It's gonna be us. We're gonna get the number one pick.
I believe so too.
Because you know what? We should have won tonight. We should have won tonight. The Atlanta Falcons, with all those weapons, scored 15 points.
Yes.
And we couldn't beat them.
Nope.
Clearly, it wasn't our defense that was the problem.
It's not our defense.
Ritter's a
ain't our
bum.
defense in
Get
New
him
York.
out of there.
Yeah, Ritter's a bum. Absolutely.
He's a bum.
Absolutely.
Get him out of there.
Get him out. Jesus Christ. Hey, man, listen, Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell, if we put both of you together, we couldn't make a good quarterback. Listen to me very closely.
Dang.
I turned both of y'all up to 99 on Madden and y'all was still trash. I just don't understand what's happening.
Trash. That's
Man,
bad.
yo, y'all already know what it is, man. Thank y'all so much for locking in with us, man. Salute to Malcolm.
We love y'all, man. Thank
homie
you for
Wilson,
coming through.
everybody out in the comments, man. Everybody that's locking in. Thank y'all so much for making this.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yep. Appreciate you all day.
To my man Benz for pulling up with us
Yeah,
tonight.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all, man.
You know what I mean?
I dig y'all
Of course.
heavy. I'll be locked in
No doubt,
again.
man. We appreciate it, bro.
Salute to the bros, Phantom, and Evan Almighty. Salute to the rest of the Panther Politics Network, Edom Mad Assassin, Mojo Barnes, Monster Illicit. Of course, I am Seven the Panther, a.k.a. Pod Strickland. I hope y'all getting the point. This is All Purpose Podcast. Make sure y'all lock in with us next time, man. We right back here next Monday, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I'll let your boy when you see me in the streets, nigga. Peace!
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress, you cashing them.